What's up, everybody? Z Farrells here from MaddenTips.com, author of the official Madden NFL 13 strategy guide, getting ready to take you through another edition of This Week in Madden, show 84. Get my mic going here in full volume. All right, guys, Z Farrells here, MaddenTips.com, once again, author of the official Madden NFL 13 strategy guide. Sloppy intro, but we do not have sloppy tips for you tonight. We have excellent tips for you tonight. We have some of the best tips you're ever going to find in the Madden community. We got news on the patch. We're going to show you how to give you a little sneak preview. We've been cooking up a new gun-heavy Panther, along with S. Gibbs is my co-host, of course. But cooking up a new gun-heavy Panther that will be out very soon. It's our wild card offensive guide, and you can purchase that right now. Pre-order it on MaddenTips.com. Now, Gibbs, let's just jump straight in the mailbag. I know we have a good first question. We'll teach people how to get faster setups. I'd say the number one way to improve, you got to know the buttons.
Yeah.
Got to know the buttons. And it sounds like I know the buttons, but you don't know how to make quick adjustments. You don't know how to, you don't know every single combination that you can put every single player on to make different defenses that can stop what people are doing to you.
Correct.
So that is the number one thing. Let's take a look at the question
Without
from
a doubt.
JBrod12. Gibbs, read it to me.
Can you go over quick links on defense? I'm struggling with that on my defense. Your tip to base align press helps. This would also help to go over the quick links. Thanks again, and keep up the great work.
So over here on PS3, what we're going to go with is you pause the game.
Yes.
You go to settings, and I always have these on, but they're not on by default. Settings, game options, strategy pad, quick links, on. So you're going to want to turn those on. I always personally shut off auto strafe, auto sprint. Just gives me, I just like it way better. I like to know that I'm in control, not the game. It's not going to randomly sprint, you know, potentially. Yeah. So once you go into the game and you have those set, if you're a newer player, you want nickel or you want dime because it's going to put your fastest guys on the field. Nickel's probably the safest. It gives you 2 linebackers instead of 3, which gives you an extra guy in the secondary who's a little bit faster. You want to call the play 2-man under and come out in that. So the key to that is you want to user this guy that's covering either the halfback. He's usually going to be on the halfback, the middle linebacker. So by learning the buttons, what you can do is you can base align, which is now triangle and to the right and then triangle down. And depending on the formation that you get, you can rebase align and just make sure that your guys are lined up in proper places. But with Gerard Mayo, we have the ability, with all of our different adjustments, I can push down on the D-pad. That brings up all 8 things I can do. I can do 8 different things. I can call a hook zone, which is yellow. I can call a flat zone, which will put him to either side that he's on. He'll cover the flat. I can put him on a curl to flat, which is a buzz zone. That'll play the curl and then play the flat. So it's a good way to get a lot of interceptions on the sideline.
Yep.
You could blitz him, which is just down and then straight down. You can also put him in a deep zone, which now we're going to move over on the right stick. We push down to activate the menu. We got deep zone. We got the QB spy. We got the quarterback contain. And then, of course, you have the ability to man up him on anybody that you want. So if somebody's beating you specifically, you can quickly get it on Julio Jones. So all these adjustments are super fast. The key ones, though, are base align and press.
Yep.
And we've talked about what they do and the efficiency of those in other videos, but quickly making adjustments is the number one way to get better. Using the quick links is much faster. If we go back to PS3 real quick, the key to quick links is before, if you want, and I can still do it, if I want to move the defensive line to the left, I have to push right on the D-pad to activate, that'll activate the linebackers, you can move them. Left on the D-pad actually activates the line, and then you can move them. But if I just have them up here with L and R, I can quickly do it like I used to be able to. And also, I believe NCAA football, you use these controls much faster. From there, when you want to globally blitz, here we have 2 linebackers. So if I use R1 or RB on Xbox to bring up the linebacker command, I can use the right stick. If I move it to the left, I'm going to blitz Mayo on the outside. If I bring up the linebacker and use the right stick to the right, I'm going to blitz this gentleman who is the right outside linebacker. I can put them all in zones super quick. I can blitz them both. I can blitz 1, I can blitz 2. So it's all very, very quick controls, and that's so important because if you're just watching this show and you're newer, and you're like, how can they do all these adjustments every week, and what are they doing, and how can they fix How are they, figuring out how to stop stuff? It's because if he's going to hit me with Tony Gonzalez here, I'm going to take Chandler Jones and drop him in a hook zone, and that's going to help, put a lot of pressure on the area. I don't just sit there and say, well, quick throws to tight ends are overpowered. I say, nope, I'm going to try this, try something like that.
Give me double yellow there. Put Love on a yellow, too.
I got him on a QB spy.
Okay.
Maybe if you go zig, then the spy would sit underneath.
Right.
But, I mean, it's still, now it's defended, now they're thinking about it, and then you've made the adjustment. You've made yourself a better player because you've taken away their first read and used controls to make yourself a better Madden NFL 13 player. So you do that, and that's a good question, and that's why I use the quick links. Just gives you faster speed, use those globals, get it done.
Right, I like it.
Next question. From Truckosaurus. He wants
Truckosaurus
to know,
X.
as a guy who is having lots of trouble on defense, would you suggest a 3-4 or 4-3 setup, and why?
I would say 4-3. I think a great base defensive set. Do you have 4-3 stack?
Yes.
I say 4-3 stack because I feel as though it's very easy to stop the run with it. We've talked about this before. So if you go into 4-3 stack, calculate cover 3 for me. So let's go to a basic single back formation, single back ace, right? Say halfback stretch. So from this formation, the 4-3, it's pretty easy to set up a run defense by base aligning, spreading the linebackers, and press.
Yep.
And then use the free safety up in the box. Even if you don't want to use it as safety or say you control defensive linemen, I still think that this baseline press and spread the linebackers.
Look at the balance of this formation.
That's the key, is the balance.
I mean, obviously, you'd think, okay, I'm going to run up the middle, but that's what you want them to do. You want them to first attack you up the middle, because if they start attacking you on the edge and they have success, the runs are going to be much more successful.
Right.
And then if they have, say, more guys, this formation is very balanced, but say it was a 2 tight end set to the right, you'd take this linebacker and kind of move him here, and that's just the way you'd kind of balance this formation out by yourself.
Right, but the baseline press just makes it easier to get to that as quick as possible rather than having to manually move guys. And if they are going to pass on you, you can baseline press, get them in that same situation, and you could pretty quickly get pressure by spreading your line.
Yep.
Spread the line, and then crash the line out, and then re-blitz the left linebacker. So you should be able to get pretty easy pressure here off that edge, and it's all from one formation. So if you stay in one formation, the 4-3 stack, you can send easy pressure at the left edge. You play pretty good run defense. You can play man-to-man, play coverage, and then with off of the thing you're doing every single time, baseline press, not in 2 men under,
yep.
But off of baseline press, you could very easily set up pressure. It's, again, spread line, crash out, re-blitz left. 3 moves. Can you do 3 moves? You at home, can you do 3 moves for me to generate quick pressure off the left edge?
And run 2 men under, and we just got to watch this guy and then the halfback, depending on if he goes out. But
so the pressure's going to come in. He came in and he dove. I don't know why he dove, but I want to take a look. Why did he dive?
Mayo?
I don't know. He literally dove. If that was Brandon Spikes, that's legit.
He's just trying to lay people out.
Oh, he tripped.
Oh, he got tripped.
He tripped.
Little physics.
He physics there. Tripped over the lineman. But you could get easy pressure from the 4-3 stack. So I would say that you should, if you're newer and you're trying to decide, run the 4-3. It's going to be easier for you to get stops. And as you get more advanced and you learn more blitzing concepts, then you can move on. But for my money, for what I'm going to do, for ease, 4-3 stack is probably one of the easiest formations in the game to run.
The other thing, so our tournament specialized defense also goes further into the 4-3 stack formation. We just gave you a blitz off the left edge to work in. We gave you a run defense pretty much right there.
We showed that same blitz, but better.
Yeah. But better. And then there's also something else that is extremely excellent from the 4-3 stack that involves getting some different types of pressure. And to add all that in as a base formation is really, really solid. So it's something worth checking out if you're into that on MaddenTips.com. Check out the tournament tournament specialized defense, and you'll get even more setups for the 4-3 stack. So excellent blitz sharing there from S. Gibbs. Let's take a look. Actually, let's go to the chat here because we got some guys hanging out.
It's someone's birthday in the chat. Someone said earlier, and I meant to mention it. It's like J something. It's birthday. So happy birthday to you in December. Birthday in December.
True. We got actually 4 place questions coming up in a minute. He's watching in the chat.
He is.
I think he has poor internet, but that's a bummer. But we are hanging out. We got all of our favorite guys in the chat. They're talking with us. If you want to join us, go to livestream.com/EA Sports. We're live on their channel, and we have a chat that is rocking with great members that watch every week, get their questions.
A lot of good stuff happening in the chat. If you're watching this archive, this is for future reference, so I'm talking to future people right now, live.
If you're on YouTube.
You got to come in live, watch it, get in the chat. There's people just talking Madden, and it's awesome.
And then they're sharing, so we just gave away a 4-3 stack blitz from the left. They've now said, well, you can also do this, and they have a whole nother 4-3 stack thing going on. They're also talking about the 3-4 defense from the other side of that question. Some guys are saying, well, I'm 3-4.
Yeah.
And I've been reading Cody Ballard's Sting Pinch article.
Yes.
We built something on Sting Pinch, and Cody took it to the next level.
Cody did.
By building a whole scheme around it that's totally free on MaddenTips.com.
Yeah.
So some people are standing up for that in there, and that's why the chat's so good, because you can say, well, they both seem good, but I'm going to do this. So it all depends on really what you're interested in. But let's take a look at the next mailbag question, and make sure to check out MaddenTips.com for the rest of the 4-3 stack for the tournament defensive guide.
Straight silly
specialized. From
Splashy McSplash. I like that.
Yes, sir.
I'll read it for you. Want me to read it for you?
Yes,
I'll take
love
it for you. When practicing a new offense or defense in Madden 13, do you think it's better to practice on All Madden or All Pro? In addition, how much time do you tend to spend labbing in practice versus against opponents in unranked games?
So that's a great question.
It's a good question.
I mean,
multiple places we could go with it.
So we have the new scheme coming out for the wild card, which is going to replace the Heavy Panthers. So we've been working on that. This point in the season, I still am utilizing concepts that were in our main starter product from Arizona. I'm still using curl flats. I'm switching up the formations that I'm using in by going empty, but I'm still working on those concepts. So anytime you go to a new playbook, Gibbs, and you're in practice mode, you're like, well, what does it have that I've used?
Yeah.
What does it have that I have never had in a playbook but think could be effective?
Okay.
And then you're kind of trying to mesh those two together, because you don't want to scrap everything.
Correct.
But you don't want to just completely go all new stuff. So you're kind of like trying to find the perfect mix of those audibles.
Yep.
And the key thing when you go into practice mode, set your audibles for your session, for your lab session. So
2 controllers. 2.
Always go 2 controllers, 1 on offense, 1 on defense. And you kind of want to, you can either choose random play or you can lab against specific plays that have been giving you trouble. But probably for every game I play, before I play a game with a new scheme, you've probably played it in practice mode for 3 to 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not joking you. It's kind of sick. Sometimes I'm in practice for like 10 hours.
Yeah, sometimes you get real deep in practice mode and you find something, and then it just keeps leading you down
it's a problem.
A tunnel.
It's a problem.
And that's interesting. But one issue that I will say is, so every now and then, Gibbs will show me something, and he'll say, try this out in practice, and I try it, and I think, oh yeah, this is great. Cannot wait to get online and just smash somebody with this blitz. I mean, this is the best blitz we found.
Right.
And then I'll kill it in practice mode, have it all set up, hop into game, first 2 drives, the guy scores a touchdown on me, go down 14-0, and then I think, well, this isn't as good as I thought.
You lose confidence, but
it's not true. It's just I don't have, it's a lot different in game setting it up, and then, okay, he's in trips now, and now I don't, that's not what I practiced. Right. And so you got to play, you got to devote maybe 3 or 5 games, because you might run into a player that just defends whatever you just practiced really well.
Yeah,
and it doesn't mean it's not good.
And there are some subtle differences between what works in practice and also in offline games versus online games. So if you get a great blitz working, or say, sometimes
in his opinion.
Yeah, in my humble opinion. Because sometimes I'll bring it online and then it doesn't work the way I want it to work, and then I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's the lag or something along those lines. But I mean, you got to just stick with it, ride it out for, I would say, a minimum 3 games. You have your first game and it was awesome. Then you have your second game, it was terrible. And then the third game, it was terrible again. You're like, okay, maybe it's really not that good, and I need to go back. But I think a great way to lab is, I always start out, if I'm on offense, like Farrell said, I always look for a key curl flats. Curl flats is my bread and butter. From the beginning of the year, we just ran it, just pounded it, right? And we still do that now. We're adding to it, but from playbook to playbook, we're looking for that curl flats. And then we're looking for a combination of, we know that halfback stretches are absolutely great runs this year. So I like to look for a halfback stretch, whether it's single back ace or a new formation that has that stretch, to bring all these other new elements into the new offensive scheme that we're developing.
Yeah.
And then when you're in practice mode, I always start against 2 men under. and I see, okay, well, how is this going to work against two men
Because
under?
it is such a popular defense.
Right.
You know you're going to face it, so you better have something that can beat it.
Yep.
Otherwise, your whole scheme's going to be thrown off.
So I'll pick my play, and so let's actually show in practice, like just a small example of what that might be. So I'm going to go into practice. Say I like gun empty tray, so come out and curl flats.
So one thing you do have is the ability. We don't do this all the time, but every now and then I just go random play, and that'll just keep giving you random plays. Oftentimes, sometimes too many goal line plays, and you just smoke the defense for TDs all day.
Yeah, and you feel like a champion. But here's the thing. So what I do is, say I want to test a route out. So I had some weird, crazy route. Why should I go find a weird, crazy route, and we'll just live?
Yes, because when you go through a new book, I have a theory called find a weird route, try it out. If you find a weird route that
double slot cross,
you haven't seen that much, you got to try it out.
Try it out.
Got to try it out. You'll be like, what is that? Why have I, it could work. It could be the worst route ever. It all depends.
So what I see here is that square route is an unusual route. You don't find that route very often. So usually the first thing I do is I see if I can smart route it. So I click up on PlayStation 3 on the D-pad, and then the receiver's icon, square, and I push in on the R3 button. And I cannot smart route this. Okay, so that's phase one.
Always a great test.
Phase one, okay, I can't smart route it. So now I know I can't smart route it to the first down line.
Because if you see
what does smart route mean
route,
for the guys at home that don't know what it means?
So on plays like an out, so put Julio Jones here on the left on an out.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's like an 8-yard route.
Correct.
If you smart route that by clicking down on the right stick, that's going to make it go 10.
Where
does it
go?
To the first down,
it goes
to
the first
touchdown.
down.
But if you have a route that's not just a regular quick audible,
yeah,
and you have a weird route, sometimes you can smart route it and make it even weirder. Because it usually will go to like the first cut. Sometimes they get really long, sometimes they get shorter.
So actually, check this out. See the circle route?
Yeah.
Roddy White, see where...
Hot rod.
Watch this. See where the line is? See how far away it is from the 20?
Yep.
Watch what happens when I smart route it.
Hey, let's go.
See how it moved closer?
And that might
That's
be good,
subtle.
and
That's
that might be
subtle.
bad.
I have no idea, but now I know I can smart route it, and now I know I need to
You gotta
see
test
the
it.
difference. Does it do anything?
I think you might get some inside position with the smart route.
Who knows? Let me
my
try it.
opinion.
Yeah, let's try it. Does he get in? No, he's not. He's going to get that press, but what's he do at the snap, like deep? He goes deep. So
Pick City. I'm going.
No, I'm taking you down. Go,
Nope.
get him.
D. McCourts!
So once I see the smart route, what I'll then do is I just will run the play. Like, I'll run the play, and I'm just going to see how the flow of the play goes, and I'm not going to throw it. And then I say, okay, now I get a feel for where guys are going to be positioned on the field. Is there anyone else I want to change a hot route? So maybe I wanted Gonzalez over here, and then I wanted R1 on an out or something. But then I want to see how it gets open downfield. Is this route on square going to get open downfield? Is it a good deep ball? That's kind of nice, a nice deep ball. So let me move the ball back there. I never actually ran this play before. But
if you're labbing deep plays or 4 verticals, you always want to move the ball back because things get crammed down by the end zone.
So what did I do there? I did that. So let's see is Square gonna get set. See, he gets like separation off that lead pass. That's why it's kind of good. His route is carrying him like horizontally across the field, but then you can total control pass lead upfield. And I think that's where we're getting that little bit of separation. On PlayStation 3, he gets off the line good.
Kind of a weird route.
He freaks out right there. Okay, watch the defender. See how he moved a little more separation? I might want to try
outside pass left.
Yes, to see if I can do something there.
Yeah.
So now, but see right here is where I throw a lead pass up, and it gives me a little bit of separation upfield. So okay, I can see that now. That kind of works. Now I also want to see where did he do that little weird move as he broke?
About
right there, like right at like the 45. So when he gets to the 45 now, I'm gonna try and throw a lead pass left, and I'm gonna see what happens. Does it work in my favor? Not really. So now, but I failed. I failed once. Now I gotta try again. Maybe it was bad timing. I think I threw it late. I want to throw it now.
You can't get it far enough left.
So here's what's happening now. Yes, I can't get it far enough left, but it looks as though the defender is slowing down because the defender's like, oh, he's throwing the ball. I kind of feel like I want to throw that now, a lead pass to the right, and see if I can get like one of those like
zoom
in to catch it. So
down and right.
Right. So now let's try that again. So Jones goes out right about like there.
Because he's got his back turned.
He's got his back turned. I don't like it, but it's not something I want to stick with. There's potential, I think.
Anytime.
Let's try one more time. I mean, no, his back is turned. I think I think there's more potential for this route for me to throw it like this. Throw it downfield for like a 40-yard gain. Like right when he hits there, oh, I love it. Inside position, it's a pretty good ball for that.
Yeah. So you continue to, and then you build on that.
And now you call cover 3, and then you go from there, and then that's how you lab.
Got it. I love it. So yeah, you continue to work on labbing from there. And very good question from Splashy. You just want to play games. You don't want to throw away your scheme because it doesn't work the first time you use it. You do want to, though, have a full thing thought out. Not just find, oh, I have this one really good route to the left here.
Balance it out. Balance the formation.
I have this one really good route. Now I'm going into game.
Right.
That's when you get shut down because then you don't have anything else to go to from that.
Right.
Next question. From Splashy Mick 2 question, because he asked 2 questions.
Ooh.
What do you think is the best formation to run the 3-headed rushing attack using the West Coast offensive playbook? And I think I actually have the West Coast.
You do have West Coast offense, or
so,
I do.
One of us has the West Coast offense.
I think I have it right here.
And we do. So to create a 3-headed rushing attack, you need to be able to run the ball to the left, to the middle.
I'll tell you right now, I know I like the stretch.
So
I'm probably going to say this formation.
Is that single back ace?
One of my favorites, yeah.
So as you guys know out there, we love the single back ace formation. We'll go into it real quick.
Go into it.
But we'll find something unique here. So you have the stretch, which is you run right. If you flip it, square R2 or XXR
run left.
R trigger,
and run
you
down.
can run left, and then you just use the quick audible square right stick down to run in the middle. You can run that either way. And now they got to be balanced. They got to guard. It's a balanced formation. You get a double team on the edge.
I mean, that's the most basic. It's not going to get better. It's not going to get better than that. We can look.
Yeah, it's not going to get better. We might get a little cuter, but why?
There might be. Here's the thing. If you're looking for a true 3-headed rushing attack, that's great. If you're looking for like a dink and dunk run, I bet I can find you one like. I bet this halfback draw is good, the fullback belly is good, but it's one of those like it's a dink and dunk run. It's not going to be you're not going to run your whole offense through this this one draw here and expect to pound the rock every single time running a halfback draw.
Yeah.
So, I mean that's what I would say is definitely check that out and then see if you can mix in a couple other.
Yeah, don't overthink it. There's a reason that we use a lot of strong close. I'd put Jaquiz Rogers in at fullback if you were dedicated to running the belly, but
absolutely.
Yeah, don't overthink it. I mean, we used strong close for like 10 of the teams last year because it is the best. You guys want good stuff, or do you just want me to tell you cute things that don't work?
Right.
You want the good meat, which is strong close.
Right.
Or I can tell you that single back flex somehow has a great run, but it doesn't at the end of the day. Use what works.
Here, perfect example would be this wide trips formation. Okay, I could kind of make the halfback counter run left.
Yeah.
I could put the plunge as a run right, and then maybe like a plunge middle.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be as good.
And the thing is that it will be more effective if you have the 3-headed rushing attack out of it or other running plays. It'll always be better than just using one run from one formation. It's always great to have the 3-headed rush. But then use the best plays you can find. So yeah, the HB, the run to the left there, or the toss way out right. It's not as solid. But you do want to have all three because it's going to be balanced. But there's certain runs that are better every year. You can't beat getting the double team because I've had enough of the block shedding.
Yeah.
When I play those good teams like the Ravens that can just get off the block.
It's great not having to worry about it. It really is.
You don't have to worry. Just okay, I know I can get my 2 and move on because that's when I personally run the ball.
2 yards. Give me 2 yards.
Next question from Foreplay. Now, he's in the chat. I'm hoping he's getting to watch.
Yeah, he said he was having an issue earlier.
And he wants to know, can you guys go over specifically what the new patch did, especially on defense? It seems like there's been a lot of conversation on the forums that the pressure has become inconsistent. So the big things for the patch, and let's go do a squib kick, because Squibs, he's no longer quite has the squibs that he used to. One thing it did is it really cleaned up the squibs. So guys, squib kicks, obviously, what they're good at is running out the clock. You're going to give your opponent the ball at, say, the 40-yard line.
But it's going to run a little clock.
But it's going to run a little clock, and they're probably not going to take the ball back to the house. So at the end of the quarter, or at the end of the half, it's a great weapon to have in your arsenal, and you really want to make sure that you use it. But people were recovering kicks, and...
Hey, it's not a problem anymore.
And now you can't do it anymore. Now they fixed it up.
Thing.
We said, hey, people don't want this.
So here,
fixed it.
I have the squib. I have it. I'm doing my old patent it all the way to the left. Turn my controller.
Yeah, this is how we used to do it.
Kick it.
That's how we used to do it, if you ever were wondering.
Wait, why did it go that way? It went that way.
It goes a little, but
yeah, not like it used to.
Yeah. So kick a couple of those. You can't really get the squib anymore, which is excellent. Just makes you're gonna get the same amount of possessions as your opponent now, pretty much. And Got a whole mono Inui doing work.
There it is.
The next thing that it did was it made it so Gun Heavy Panther, you can't audible in and out of it anymore.
You can't hot route.
You can't hot route.
Correct.
So Gun Heavy Panther is a formation that is meant to be used in the red zone. Cam Newton scored 14 touchdowns. He didn't do it all the way up and down the field every single play.
Yeah.
So I think that they, in order to make the game more realistic, used Gun Heavy Panther like it was intended to be used.
Right.
And even though we got it in here because we called this thing day one.
Day one
we knew
in
it was
the
gonna
guide.
Be awesome. We knew it was going to be awesome, and we
Pretty
loved
good.
it.
That's
But
pretty good. That's pretty good vision.
Pretty good.
I'm sorry. I gotta pat myself on the back for that. It was pretty good vision. If you have this guide, go in. You're gonna see the base setup for the Gun Heavy Panther.
Tight
end stick is right there, and that's what everyone runs. It was in this guide. Day one. I was running this back in July, right? I mean, I was running.
The tight ends on fades are great catch user options.
Yeah.
Against the blitz, the flats are a great option.
Yeah. Boom.
Wow.
Boom. Put it in the punch.
I like it.
Put it in the punch.
So it's good formation, but it's no longer. We will have a new Gun Heavy Panther style offense.
Got it coming
if you're
out.
into that. Keys to Gun Heavy Panther: tough to blitz, great quick passing, not a lot of press. Solving it.
You could pick up pressure because of the guys in the line.
Wild card will fix it up for you. So
there was actually a good question in the chat. They said, Gibbs, why do you turn the controller when you kick?
yeah,
Should I explain my madness?
yeah, I like it.
All right. So, say for example, if you're going to the game, tech guy, go to PS3. Say the ball wasn't in the middle of the field like this, and it was on the left hash, and I need to kick a field goal, and I need to aim my arrow this way. Well, to kick it straight, you have to aim your.
Is that true though?
Yes. Yes. If I want it, yes, it is true. Let's go to pick a field goal. Yeah.
All right, Beaker
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
All right, so what
That's
S. Gibbs is saying that you need to match the arrow with the kick meter. I think as long as you go straight, that's the best option you can do.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, I don't like
Who's
it.
in the chat? Who's with me? One, if you think Gibbs is right and you got to actually angle it. Two, if you
Gibbs
just
is
want
right.
to kick it straight all the time.
Gibbs
Two, if you
is
want to kick
right.
it straight all the time.
Go pick a play so I can. We'll test it out. We'll test it out right now because I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong. Did we get the image up that we wanted to get up? You know what I'm talking about?
For the.
Oh,
here's a test.
It's a good time now while we show it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So while we get into game tech,
I want to
have
test your Madden knowledge, boys and girls. At
Yeah,
home.
there's a little secret room in the Madden
Secret
world.
room.
It's called.
Can't tell you. Well, we'll tell you right now. First person that can find this, take a picture, email it to us.
Take that exact picture.
It's in Madden.
But in the game.
It's in the game, like literally in the game. You play it in the game. There's this symbol is somewhere in the game. First person to send that into an email to sgibbs@madtips.com.
Where the Madden Secret Society lives.
Yes.
Email it to sgibbs@madtips.com. Take a picture of that.
In game, and then we'll know if you just crop this and take this.
Yeah.
We'll know. But take a picture and you win a free guide of your choice. And
Wild card. No, you win a wild card offensive guide.
Wild card. And if no one has the answer by 15 minutes, we'll show a second picture, which should have a little bit more clue. But go ahead and go do that.
All right. So field goals.
Field goals. So special teams, field goal. So let me move the rock
Okay.
to here.
Everybody's with. It's pretty 50-50, but I'm pretty much people are with me though.
All right. So you're saying that I just want to keep it here like this, just completely straight, and just kick it straight? That's what you're saying.
No, you move the arrow, but then you still kick it straight.
So move the arrow.
Yeah, you don't match
move
up the arrow
there,
with the arrow.
Move the arrow there and kick it straight?
Yeah. You're going to miss that, though, to the right, because you're on. Yeah, why would you kick it right? If you had kicked that right, you would have missed a field goal.
No, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to match it there.
No. See how you pushed it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have I been kicking field goals wrong?
Yeah.
Is that why I make all my field goals? Why do I make all my field goals then?
Because if you miss a field goal, you're not that smart. Like, that's a good kick.
So then, what am I
kick it
thinking then?
in between. Because you're trying to kick it bad on purpose on a kickoff, but on a field goal, you're just trying to kick it deep.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not only going left, but you're also going left.
Correct.
Watch this. Like
Correct.
you could kick.
Correct.
Like you could kick trick field goals.
Correct. I like
if
it.
you want, I think.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Like you could, like this would actually hit the upright. This will hit the upright if I kick it straight. Or this would miss because I moved it, right? So now if you move the controller.
That's a trick field goal because it's going to bet.
It's going to hit, but it was moved left.
Right.
So same thing. Like this is going to hit the upright.
Right.
Or miss.
But
now what Gibbs does is he moves the controller. So what his thought is, if you pop me on here real quick, his thought is, okay, I want to kick it straight. He doesn't want to kick it straight. He wants to line it up with the arrow. Or basically he wants to line it up. So what he does is like, okay, if I kick it like this, I'm going to kick it straight. So I don't want to kick it straight. I want to kick it to the right. So he turns the controller. Now when he goes back and forth, he's on the line. He's basically turning that thing on the right there, circle. He's basically turning that thing, turning it, and then he just kicks it straight.
Because you have to think about the controller, right? So the controller, up and down on the controller is, this is the way the controller is supposed to look. This is the way I'm thinking, right? So the controller looks like this. Tech guy, bring me on here. So the controller looks like this. When you kick up and down, this is 12 to 6. Like this would be up and down.
6 to 12.
So if I wanted to kick like that weird kick, it's harder for me to do it like this with my thumb, like contort my hand and kick a field goal. So what I would do is I turn the controller so that the angle I want to move the stick now becomes my up and down. So if I wanted to kick it left at like say 10 to 4, I would turn the controller this way so that up and down was 10 to 4.
Time traveler. Guy time travels.
You get it? I think it's pretty brilliant for something that it worked on Squibs.
Steve guy said he emailed us the film study center pick.
No!
No way he could have found it.
No way did he do that.
So you check that.
No way.
But my basic thing is that, yes,
I didn't get it yet.
That makes sense for kickoffs, but for field goals, don't do that. So field goals, you basically want to just put this thing so that it goes in the center and then kick it straight. PS3, the white line that moves left and right is way more noodly, if that's a word. I don't think it is.
Yeah. Than
it is on Xbox. Xbox, it's like pretty, because the analog's more like stuck in place.
Right.
I don't know. That's my opinion.
Right.
Doc23 says, if you put the controller upside down, you kick it to Brazil.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start doing that. Let me try.
And
will it go to Brazil?
But he's with you. He thinks it makes some sense.
What if you could kick like an 80-yard field goal doing that?
That would be awesome. I just went left-handed. Anyway, that's his theory on field goals, which was just proved incorrect.
Oh, wait, here it is.
Steve guy.
Here it is. Oh, he did it!
He found it.
How did he find it?
Pretty good. So Steve guy found it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty good image quality.
Okay, now do we just not tell anybody where it comes from?
Not yet. All right. Next question.
Wow.
Wow. From Cole Carroll. He wants to know, hi, I'm using the Pats playbook. I struggle versus players with an elite secondary. I get covered in man and no one can get open. I'll force it and get intercepted and I don't run that well. So
yeah,
the Patriots playbook.
We go to 360. We don't have the Patriots playbook, but I can show you something.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff. Patriots playbook is excellent. It's got tons of man-beating abilities. So the key is that if you think about tight ends in this game, what are they really good at doing? They're really good at beating man-to-man.
Yeah.
And the Pats playbook has more formations with 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends, 1 tight end split that are going to get off the press and give you the ability to get downfield.
That's not the Pats playbook, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is the Colts playbook.
It'll work if you go to, for example, just go to bunch tight end. Give me bunch tight end. Yeah. So one thing, if you're having trouble attacking man-to-man, one thing you want to focus on is getting your tight end in the passing game to beat man-to-man. Just pick any play. So the easiest thing in the world to do to beat man-to-man in this year's game is literally just put your tight end on a zig pattern. You're not going to find anything easier in the entire game. Clear out the halfback. The delay is causing the problem there. Like send him on a route upfield, like a vertical streak him. There you go. He's going to beat the man-to-man. There you have the separation, and now Dwayne Allen gets a 5-yard pass. Couldn't be easier.
And if you want him downfield, what you can do is wait, and then when he cuts, throw a hard pass, get outside. Look how open he gets with the proper pass.
On the corners, on corner routes.
That's a nice corner-style route. The other thing you can do is try him on a slant, and then slant somebody else to kind of give yourself a nice concept. But these tight ends routes are so key that
most important
they make everything easy. Yeah, and then you can also
Put 'em on a fade.
put 'em on a fade, and that's going to hopefully let you get inside position because if you think about it, they're not going to get pressed, and they can cut back over the middle of the field. And now with the Pats, you know you're going to have dual tight ends. You're going to have Gronk and Hernandez.
I might put Shanko out there too, and Daniel.
Shanko.
So all 4 tight ends.
The last thing you can do is something like a bench bonus where you could maybe motion out Wayne, put him on a nice drag, and then see if you can get him some space inside here. You know, the defender stays inside, but there are different formations where it is nice. So
I mean, if you're having issues beating man-to-man coverage in the shit game, you got to target tight ends, and then the next best thing you can do is target your halfback out of the backfield.
Yep.
Simple streaks out of the backfield are so difficult to stop.
Love streaks out of the backfield.
Again, read the middle linebacker.
And pass lead outside right because that's where the halfback was playing me. If the halfback was playing me on the other side, what I want to do is, and even if they haven't used a guy, it's so hard to use or defend that route.
It's so difficult.
So hard. And Pats, you're going to have Woodhead, who's going to have pretty good catch. You could put him on.
I love on the wheel motion.
On a wheel and then motion him out. This will beat him downfield, or if they don't follow him out there,
right,
you can actually beat him.
Get their ballot speed. Right, because a lot of times remember what we always say. What's our rule, right? If you use a linebacker on the halfback, now if you motion him out or do that, now I'm lost by a beat there. You broke one tackle and off the races, especially on that wheel. If you motion the guy on a wheel here, it's absolutely devastating to this style of defense because a little draw, yeah.
Oh, timeout. We got sidetracked by your silly thoughts on kicks. There's no difference in blitzing. So blitzes still work
Correct.
the same. People were asking, hey, does that guide still work? Yep. 4-3 stack works the same. Make sure that you have a solid player with acceleration. We recommend teams to use in the guide. Make sure you utilize somebody like that. Make sure you're not audibling to it so you're getting the proper setup. It is very important that you're getting it exactly the same. And also, if your opponent's doing something, now that people have seen this consistently, if they're adjusting to it, then you can utilize some of the other blitzes to mix up your pressures.
Here you go. So this right here, in a nutshell, we're not going to show you everything because that's not fair to the guys that purchased the guide. Is the pressure the same? I don't know. You tell me. So there's that, and then let's look at the rest of the line. Where'd they go?
3 dudes.
3 bros. Where are they? Boom. Sack lunch sandwich. Medium rare. Put some extra mayo
And so
on that.
if you
Salt and
want to,
pepper.
if you're in practice, you just click on the left stick. What's going to happen is then you can move the ball and put it wherever you want.
That's a good question.
So you want to lab to the open side of the field, to the short side of the field, to the deep part of the field. You want to lab the goal line because different things happen down there. You just click the left stick.
Right.
Email is sgibbs7@gmail.
No, sgibbs@maddentips.com.
sgibbs@maddentips.com. So work with that. But that's important just to note that, nothing's changed in that. And if it was, we'd figure it out and we'd update it.
And here's the thing that goes along with that is that you get one guy that, a new patch comes out, so then they automatically think, oh, well, my defense has changed. And then that gets in one guy's mind, and then it just runs rampant. Oh, my defense isn't working now. And
definitely spreads.
That is not true. Your defense should be working just fine if you purchased our guides.
Take the next question. Did we finish that last question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next question. From Kells, if you have a quarterback specifically Matt Ryan, doesn't it make sense to use play action passes because of his high play action pass rating? 98, Matt Ryan has. I mean, you can always cancel it with L2, and it doesn't take much time to get rid of the ball. Well, Kells, I like it. I like the idea of it.
I like your idea.
You're thinking that what he's asking is that if you have a play action rating of 98, that means you're going to throw a 98 accuracy, right? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I think it's going to boost up his rating
to
like
he's
a 98.
Thinking,
I think that's what he's thinking.
Right.
Maybe not true, but I don't know. Because Matt Ryan's deep accuracy is pretty poor in this game. So what happens for your play action rating, I think what your play action rating affects is going to actually be the percent chance, not necessarily a 98 doesn't mean 98% chance. It just means like higher percentage than a guy who's a 70 at it. It's going to mean that, so we go over here, we got when he does the play action fake, if the defense is going to get faked out, his 98 rating will help in that. And so that's the problem with play action.
And that was Bowl Flavors 2.0, just run it again, just for fun, whatever.
So it's not worth the ability to get sacked and lose 6 to 7 yards. You're not going to gain that much of advantage from faking out a linebacker or two, especially if you're not utilizing a run.
Yeah.
Like if you're not utilizing the play action style run, I mean, yeah, you can do that, but then when you press R2, the defense knows that you're not.
Move the ball back, because let's test it out. Let's see how. I think there's more value in using play action to try and fake out a user defender than I think there is trying to fake the computer out. So let's do this, right? So run a play action here.
Yeah.
And let's just watch those middle linebackers. We'll go into the reset play and see what happens. See how much they.
Small step.
I didn't go. Just go down. Go down. I used the safety there, obviously. So let's see that, and then we'll run a play with no play action. See what the difference is. So they're right there on the 35, right? So they kind of don't really move, right? They kind of just stay right there. If anything, moving a little bit, and then.
If anything, they stay back longer. Because then Mayo cuts up.
They're kind of like waiting. Okay, so that was the play action. That definitely got that seam route seemed a little open, but if I was the user safety, I would have controlled that. So, but you see you see the flat zone on the right? Look, he's pointing off, so he's not really reacting. All right, so run that play again, but cancel the play action.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's go.
And to
Just
cancel
run the
play
same
action,
play.
just block the halfback.
Yeah. Now go.
He gets a deeper drop.
Yeah.
He gets a deeper drop.
Okay, that was okay. Go down. So there was a good amount of, pretty good difference there actually. Let's see. So, let's see.
So the play action held them up.
So now they drop back.
7, 8
8
yards.
Hold on. Because Julio Jones got pressed there, so that kind of screwed everything up. Let me just get McCourty out of there. Cancel play action again. Go ahead. He definitely hangs on that route longer.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's actually see the difference. How many yards.
Then let me cancel my play action.
Yeah.
See if as soon as I cancel
Did you run PA there?
No.
Oh. All right. Okay. So.
Like cancel it like.
So you could see that when Julio got to the 35 before, those guys were up on the line, but now you can see there's about a 4-yard difference, and then they definitely hang on that route longer.
Definitely.
But I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold.
But if you take a sack,
now
it's not working.
Now run play action again.
Okay.
No, he dropped back that time. Maybe it's maybe it's
Maybe sometimes.
It's based on the ratings.
Now let me cancel the play action mid-play by holding R2 or hitting R2 when I see that the pressure's coming.
But
he drops pretty far back.
He's dropping back anyways. So to me, what I'm going to say.
Let's go under center real quick. But yeah,
as a Madden player though,
you don't get 98 deep throw.
Knowing the game, right, and getting our beakers and lap coats out. What I'm seeing there is. We ran it 3 times and I got it once, right? So I'm either gonna, A, fake the defense out, or B, not fake the defense out with no result. But at the same time, running play action, I'm increasing the likelihood that I take a sack.
Yes.
Correct? So is the risk of
wide open both times?
But my question is the risk of increasing your sack percentage higher worth it to try and fake a defender out at a certain percentage base?
No.
That's my question. And if you can say yes to that, if you can say, yes, it is, I'm willing to take that chance to try and get that extra separation, then run play action.
Or,
Let's go.
Am I really trying to fake out a guy?
Right.
If they're bringing down, if they're playing cover 2 invert, and
what I would
they're
love,
bringing down the middle safety, then you're really trying to fool him.
But streak the tight end here. You're trying to fool me.
Yeah, and you've actually been running this handoff run because
And I'm like, oh boy, and then you're in trouble.
Then that's
I like
good.
that. I like that.
But
better.
nobody does that. Nobody has a play like this.
If you scheme it right. If you scheme it
If
right.
your scheme's that good.
If you're scheming it.
But I don't think you'd play with the Falcons over it. I don't think you're doing it for the computer.
No.
The computer fake out chance.
No.
You're just doing it for the user chance.
The
user's gonna do it if it's Joe Schmo, Joe Flacco, Matty Ice.
And here's the thing. The other thing too is it all depends on what you're looking to get out of a game of Madden, right? I'm looking to win every single time. So I'm going to try and do whatever it takes to make sure that my team is always the best position to win. If you want to run a play action because it makes you feel as though you're running like the Atlanta Falcons scheme because that's when they would run a PA, then go ahead and do it. But just you got to know that I don't know if it's in your best interest.
I personally
for winning.
think.
For winning, I don't think it's in your best interest.
Long term.
Long term.
Without real good planning for an advanced stop play.
Right.
Okay. Next question.
Next.
Well, so they did adjust PA. So
Absolutely. Because getting out of it is key.
the thing, getting out of it is great, and then also actually running plays where you can then call play action is great, and then when you call play action, they charted every single play action play in the NFL, and they found that they don't always have 5 guys going out on routes when they call play action. Most of the time it's like the goal line plays where 2 guys go out on a route, and then you have max protection with the with the halfbacks and the guys that you actually just faked with. And they updated a lot of the plays to have just 2 or 3 route concepts, so you actually get good blocking. So you're actually blocking 7 against play action, but it really depends on what the defense is doing, whether or not it's going to work.
And that's a good thing you brought up, because we think about play action and we say, oh, it's not good in Madden, right? Well, is it not good in Madden, or is it user error? Are we not doing it properly? So I get greedy, right? When I'm playing the game, I get greedy and I want as many guys out in routes as possible. I would say that if you, like Forrest was saying, run those plays that have only two guys going out on routes, or you pick a play and then block extra guys of protection, only send 2 out, I would imagine you have much better success with play action.
If I'm going to do this, I would guess, so I've been getting sacked on this play action by the right defensive end in front of Gonzalez. I would guess it's not going to happen here because I blocked 2 guys.
Right.
So Gonzalez slid in. It still happened. So maybe slide right.
Slide the line right there.
I want Gonzalez to block right there.
Right.
But that's the question.
I would almost say it's a combination. I would say that it's probably a bigger problem with user error than anything. Another thing you see people do all the time is they'll run 5 times out of single back ace, and then they go to I-form twin tight end and run play action, and it's like, why didn't it work?
Yeah, like with this play action, Trashman's making a good point. If I just cancel it, look at where Matt Ryan is. So say I'm about to get sacked, and then I want to just throw it because I'm going to cancel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to you're not really ready to throw it.
Right.
You're not, you know what
you're
I mean?
You're in a good position. You don't have your bearings of the area. Yeah. Yep.
So that's what I would do.
Move and ruin your accuracy.
I'm with Double J. I'm with Double J on this. Because you want to use the left stick. So say I want to throw a slant to Julio Jones here.
Yes.
I want to lead him out into space a little bit.
Yes.
I want to use the left stick and move it up and to the right.
Okay.
But what I don't want to do is then have Matt Ryan move up and to the right, and then I throw it, and then Matt Ryan gets... See how Matt Ryan was
I know
moving?
What you're saying. I know. So you hit the left stick too soon.
And then the game says Matt Ryan's throwing the runs of 30, and now all of a sudden you're
I never
losing
thought of that.
points.
Never thought of that. Try it again.
So when's the proper time to do it? And what I want to do is, ready? Square now left stick. And then you got to hit the button first and then move the left
simultaneous. Let me hold the pass. I can't even imagine
Visualize
how I gotta do it to see how I play the game.
Yeah.
So I'm holding the left stick, left, and then you know what I do? So I think I naturally when I'm playing, I kind of have a tendency to drop the stick down and away like this.
Yeah.
Naturally, and then I realized when I threw the pass there to the far left receiver, I rolled the stick up right before I passed.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's how I do it. I don't know if there's much more of a science to it than that.
You just don't want to...
I don't think you want to hold...
It's a good point by Double J. You don't want to use the left stick to get the quarterback moving, and then all of a sudden you get docked because the quarterback's moving when you throw it just because you're trying to get past it. You want to make sure you hit the button.
I don't think you want to hold R2 turbo. Because I think if you're just using the left stick, I don't think that's going to activate throw on the run.
Feet. Yeah.
You're not going to get a throw on the run if you're not running.
Got it.
Right?
Next question.
Boom.
From Oaken99, he says, I know you guys are close with EA. Have you ever talked to them about online connections or any potential counters to people who seem to get convenient style disconnects? Well, a couple things you can do in that situation is, one,
long-time Oaken member here.
Play in the community.
Yep.
Because then you're going to be playing people that, if they do keep getting disconnected and the leaderboards are weird, which we have our own leaderboard detective, Lotto, who actually can tell by your statistics if you're cheating the system or not. Nobody's cheating in the community, but we don't invite those players in, of course. So you're safe from those guys there. Number 2 is they put out an article last season that, depending on what message you get when you get disconnected, it tells you what happened. So if you're getting network timeout, then that means one thing. If you're getting excessive grieving, that's another thing. And they explain in this article what exactly they mean. It's on the blog, so we can post that link for you, which is pretty cool. Another thing is I got disconnected 2 games in a row, and I thought I was playing, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I can't. This is cheap. this guy's messing with me.
Yep.
I want this guy banned. Blah, 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 blah. Turns out my connection was bad that night. I felt, it was me. It was me, but I was winning, and I thought this guy was doing something, and it just turns out that rolled into such a big snowball that I was mad. But it turns out network timeout was me.
Yeah. Well, you always have that tendency to think, oh,
What if?
they're doing
I'd say
something.
99% of the time it's not.
It's not. We think it is.
Yeah.
Because someone's doing this to me.
And if you're really not playing for anything of value other than your online record, there's not really a great reason to do it. So I don't know. But
Live the fight
I
another
definitely
day.
checked
You're a
that.
better player,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely checked that. And if you are beating a guy 35-10 and he disconnects and you lose, you won. So
Right.
because you're doing it to play Madden, he's playing it for an online record, which could care less.
Right.
Except my community record. I am 25-1 though, PS3.
Yeah.
Or Xbox.
Yeah.
And I kind of dig it. I kind of dig the rank. 9-0 this month. Gotta keep balling. Gotta keep balling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll post the link for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta find it. I gotta Google it. I'll see if I can find it during break. But
Can we show the picture
real.
now of the film study?
yes.
Should we show the second one and then the third one?
Yeah, let's do it.
So if you didn't know,
here's
the
the second picture.
Tech guy's bringing it in hot. Anytime now.
He's got it.
That's the second
That's
picture
the second picture of the first picture.
of the first
Film
picture.
Study Center.
And now this is the next picture of where it is in practice. Oh!
There it is.
Practice mode.
Practice mode.
I bet you didn't even know you could zoom in that far.
I bet you did
I
not.
spent like 5 minutes looking at all the pictures today.
It was like 25.
It was like 25 minutes. And then I had the great idea.
Let's check out some PS3.
Yeah.
This is where the Madden Secret Society meets.
Every day we go here.
Every Tuesday.
We virtually meet here.
And we go up.
We
then
take the elevator. Take the elevator up.
zoom in.
That's not even it. That's the Madden Lounge. That's where we go after the Secret Society.
Yeah, this is
meetings.
after the meetings break.
That's where we go to the Madden Lounge.
All the Dr. Pepper you can drink in there.
So much Dr.
And
Pepper.
a lot of NOS. Okay, here we go.
A lot of NOS.
This is the not the
No,
film
it's
station.
on the
What is
right.
this?
Oh, that's obviously, if you just zoom in more, I could. That's the performance lab. That's where we lab. That's where we lab. That's where we go and. That's where
Got
all our
it.
beakers and lab coats are.
Okay.
There's the Film Study Center.
Yeah, this is where the MSS meets.
Yeah. What's on the far other side?
I don't know.
We got to find out.
But usually if I can't make it to the gym,
You head over to the training facility.
I
real
try and
quick?
go over to the training facility
You
because
go-
I've been a little injured.
Can you give me on the bottom and can you take the elevator upstairs, please? Can you take the elevator back downstairs?
Can I?
Boop.
Beautiful practice mode.
It's pretty nice. You can even get fully immersed into the bicycles that we found.
Yep.
Some of the bikes don't actually have pedals.
So yeah,
So
if
that's
I
kinda
if I
weird.
ever miss a workout, what I do is I come over, grab some treadmill.
I don't
and then
always miss a
sometimes I'll
workout.
ride the bike.
But when I do, I head into the Madden NFL 13 practice mode and hop on the bike.
So that's what's all good, but pretty much good. Now let's take a look at the next question.
Boom.
From RMoss8484. I like to use the San Francisco 49ers and Minnesota Vikings. Is there any way to make a design QB run from a pass play either in the gun or under center? I like to run strong close to the single back ace. So
Go back ace. I got
yes,
one from there, I think.
you can. We'll go with Matty Ice here.
Design run.
There's an idea behind some screens where you can actually use the blockers that are set up in place to potentially make some long gains downfield.
Potentially. I don't know if there's. I mean, this was something I
Might
used to
not
do
work.
back in the day.
It's very risky.
I used to. Okay, if we go back vintage style, Madden 07, PlayStation 2. I used to do this with Vince Young on a fantasy draft team I had. I'd run screens and then I would roll out to the screen side where the pulling linemen were going, but it doesn't really work as well anymore. Gone are the days.
Every now and then it does, though.
Gone are the days. So here you'd roll out like this and you use them. Oh, block for me. Boop. Matty Ice. Matty Ice.
Yeah, and you have a little bit of a fast.
I would say that's probably like it'll probably maybe potentially work against coverage defense, but if you get a pass
Yeah.
rush, you're probably in trouble.
And
But
I mean, you can run at any time. Just you gotta not run into
Like
your own.
that. There it
You
is.
just can't run into your own lineman, which is harder this season. But yeah, you just gotta work on tucking and running. And if you can stick a lineman out or block somebody or shift the line and then roll, and anytime they lose discipline, you just go. So
Yep.
that's an idea
Potential.
behind All right,
potential.
let's keep rolling through questions. I definitely worry about fumbles. I definitely slide, but it's a little less with Kaepernick. But
yeah, it's something to work.
Slide.
Try
Definitely
it out.
iffy.
See if it works.
Definitely iffy.
I don't know if it'll really work.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it either. At
Okay,
all.
next question. From the Surgeon General. So the Surgeon General asked a question. He wanted to know, a lot of people were having problems with the Pats defense, just like the Pats. And
Oh, no. Oh, your Giants are doing good. Real good.
They're all right.
Their defense is real good.
So what we want to do here is over on PS3, we want to take out the Patriots, and Gibbs is going to show you a depth chart. But the Surgeon General, this is a random Twim giveaway.
Yeah?
If you are in the chat right now, you win a tournament defensive guide. You said you couldn't buy one, so we're going to give you one.
Give you one for free, but you
but
better
only
be
if you're here live.
What if he catches the archive? Then, like 2 days from now, he comes and talks to us.
Tough
I say
break.
no. I say give it to him.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, email me, and I'll get it to you. That's Gibbs at MaddenTips.com. So depth chart, Patriots. Let's take a look at what these boys got. Again, I always start at CB. I don't know why, but I do. That's where I always go first. So take a look. We have Talib, Arrington, Dennard, Cole, and Derek Martin. We also have McCourty in there. I actually like to take McCourty, and I like to move him back to cornerback. So he's starting there. So actually, let me do this. So I'm going to go to strong safety, and I take out McCourty, and I sub in Chung. I go to free safety, and I sub in my man Razai at free safety. And then I like to go a combination of Talib and McCourty. I like McCourty 1, Talib 2, and I go Dennard 3. Typically, I'm not going to have more than that many DBs on the field at any time, but then at number 4, I definitely like my man Kyle Arrington off the bench, put him at number 4. And then to back up my safeties, I put maybe one of the biggest Madden gems in the
Don't
game.
even get me. Don't even get him started.
Oh my God, Nate Ebner. He's a beast. If you ever have a question about why Ebner needs to be in the game, I'm going to tell you, go straight to YouTube and type in Nate Ebner, Ohio State.
YouTube Nate Ebner, pretty sweet.
YouTube Nate Ebner, Ohio State. You'll see why. So that's how you're going to want to take a look at your safeties and corners for the Patriots. Middle linebacker, I'm definitely going Brandon Spikes. He's slower, but he does pack a punch, 74 speed, but he's a pretty sure-handed tackler. He's good in the run game, and he also does drop the hammer every once in a while with 93 hit power.
The Sandman.
He puts people to sleep. He definitely does. Backing him up.
Mariano Rivera.
Mariano Rivera, no, I don't want him there. Backing him up, my backup guy for the Patriots is Tracy White. He backs all my linebackers up.
T-dub.
So then I have Mayo out wide over here. Tracy White backs him up. And then on the left side, I have Hightower, and Tracy White backs him up there. D-tackle position, my boy Vince Wilfork, one of the best defensive tackles in the game. Kyle Love, I like Love, but I got a guy that I like a little bit better than Love by the name of Ron Brace. He helps to clog the middle. 6'3", 330 combo with Vince's 6'2", 325. They both have high strength. They clog the middle really well for the Patriots. It's pretty much a beefy line for the Pats. Then, of course, rookie sensation Chandler Jones at end in combination with Rob, my favorite, Ninkovich, and he is our other pass rusher. And then I like to drop my man Cunningham in here to back them up. And I will tell you what I do every once in a while. If I'm looking to have a lot of beef on the field for us, I go Brace and Wilfork. But if I do want that extra pass protection, which I do a lot of times, I'm definitely throwing Cunningham in there. He's
their
a gem.
fastest acceleration guy if you're looking to utilize some of the things we talk about?
Let's see. It's going to be your man Chandler Jones.
So Chandler Jones is your JPP if you bought the tournament stuff. So that's what I'd say.
So if you have our tournament defensive guide,
it comes with a depth chart, but you'd use
Jason or you'd use Chandler Jones.
Chandler Pierre Jones.
And then your second guy, if Jones goes down, you go Cunningham. But that information
Gibbs, the fans are requesting you use the Patriots tonight in the game of the week.
No.
All right.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I play to win.
And Doc is wondering, every time there's a new roster update, he's got to redo his depth chart.
Yeah, that's pain.
Tough luck. Got to do it. But that keeps you in tune with your team.
It does.
Keeps you in tune with your team. You got to do it.
You know what the best is the team you're using, and you obviously know your team, your favorite NFL team, like the new signings and everything.
Yeah.
So this week we're getting Dante Stallworth, nice weapon for the Patriots.
Who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket?
Yes, I do. He uses that joke that's like new to you, might be funny to you, but he uses that joke way too much. But anyways, when you have the chance to do your roster every single week, you get that random gem. You're like, oh my gosh, we just signed, the Chiefs signed Chris Johnson, correct?
Chris Johnson, the Raiders
guy. I believe he did. So a couple of weeks ago, you're sitting there with the Chiefs, you're just a Chief fan.
They cut Stanford, though.
True. But they picked up Chris Johnson. So they lose a guy, gain another speed guy.
Yeah.
So you're playing with the Chiefs, you like him in Madden, and then all of a sudden, we got this great luxury, add a new guy. It's always one of my favorite things.
It's pretty good.
Madden. You get a new guy on the bench.
Giants got 2 new running backs, Lumpkin and somebody else. But Lumpkin actually played in the game, but I got their numbers. I sent them over to Donnie Moore, and he got one of them in there. And then I was updating the next one this week. So I'm excited to have those guys.
Double J made a good comment about your joke. That is your base offensive joke. Get it? Offensive joke.
It's a good one.
It's pretty good.
It's good. I respect that. All right, next question. He wants to know from Mecca, you guys have done a good job explaining how to consistently beat man or zone with a lot of hybrid coverages out there this year. How do you quickly recognize Ryan Terrain, what type of D it is, and find ways to consistently beat it?
With a lot of hybrid coverage, man and zone combined, being used in rendition of Madden, how do you quickly recognize this type of D and find ways to consistently beat it?
We'll go over here to Xbox real quick. So what he's saying is, people might do something crazy like they might go nickel 2-man under,
right,
and then they might drop 2 linebackers into yellows, and then they might just call that, and you're thinking it's man, and then you throw inside because you're trying to do maybe the fade motion snap.
Go up, go back to that formation. They had a weird looking play, didn't you see that?
Gun split flex?
Yeah. Was it that? I don't know.
No.
They had some doubles. Was it doubles? Keep going. No. They had a weird looking route, dude.
I don't think it was.
It was like a little squiggly route.
Let me see.
What formation was it in? We gotta find that. No. Wide trips? Yeah.
Was it?
I think so.
No.
That route.
Where?
That one.
Wide trail?
X. Look at that route.
Okay, so the difference between coverage D, which is just dropping everybody back, and hybrid D, is here we're in 2-man under, but we're gonna use zones, not even touching the defensive lineman really. We might set up a blitz. So we might do something like this. Like this would be something that's, potentially gonna get pressure, say. So say we were gonna bring pressure left, but then we were gonna do this.
And he's not actually setting pressure. He's just
not a realistic pressure,
he's just mimicking.
Say we were going to do this, it's man, right? Nope, it's man on the outsides, and then it's a yellow over the middle, kind of on Hilton, but if Hilton goes that way, I'm kind of watching the tight end who's manned up. You'd obviously move this
But then
guy
you
back
drop
over.
off. You drop off. I like that, though. You drop off the tight end.
But then maybe do that, and then maybe drop a spy. And then you try something like that, see what happens. And
gas! You just sent gas!
Yeah, so, I make blitzes even when I'm trying not to make blitzes. But that's what hybrid coverage is. It's not necessarily just coverage defense dropping this.
Right. That's not hybrid?
That's not hybrid, because that's man-to-man with zones everywhere.
With zones everywhere.
The other thing is you leave a guy on cover because you're crazy like a fox.
It's bold, but that's the way you play dominant lockdown defense in this game.
And you just got to be smart and know what's going on, especially on PS3. Drop those zones on the left side of the field and mix it up. Let's take a look at the next question. So how would you notice that and beat that? Well,
you got to pick up on your opponent's tendencies.
It's tough because these outside guys, you're like, are they in 2-man under? Because it's a challenge.
The worst is when you get this. The worst, go to cover 2 zone. The worst is if you get a combination of cover 2 zone and a little bit of man. That's the worst.
Because guys will do this.
They might man the guy up.
No, this would be crazy because this is cover 2 sync, but not cover 2 sync. Because here's the thing: on the left, I cannot run a curl flats concept to the left, so this is safe from getting beat by a curl fade.
There.
But this is not going to beat it because it's got an out, even though you think it would be both on the same side. So
you really
that would be
your
tough.
Opponent there. You really
but then you do this. Now what do you have?
Now you like that. But even if I ran out here, I think was that yellow going to get over there? No, kind of. Yeah. I threw to RB for some reason.
And then Roman Harper just goes to the house because he's a bad man.
It does work. Boop, boop, boop.
I faked your guy out.
You did.
All right, here we go.
Lost your luggage, son.
Next so yeah, you got to work the tendencies and just figure it out. Sometimes it looks a little bit different. You got to really look. Next question.
I get picked says the Niners, people use the Niners and use all max zone. Well, just start running halfback draws.
Yeah, and look out for the hit sticks.
Watch out for Patty Willis. Pinero, my man.
2-3, he wants to know on PS3, Can you play man-to-man defense and still stop the quick pass from under center, also on PS3 while sending heat?
Yes, you can. You got to get up in that left side of the field.
That's the dream right there.
Gotta make them fear it.
You just talked about playing the highest level of defense right there.
You fear it. Make them fear it.
If you can play man, which is the best, and send pressure.
What I'm going to tell you to do is, so for example, in what was it? Was it our specialized starter offense, which was KC, right?
Yep.
So what I'm going to tell you to do is get up in the face. So in that playbook, you have 2 receivers left, right in this area.
Yep.
So for example, I want to take that away. Send the pressure, but get in their face and like use her. Be like, yes, I'm going to take you away. I'm taking you away. Get in their head pre-snap. Like if you know you're sending pressure, I always say this is one of the best things to do to take away their number 1 option. If they're killing you with a quick pass,
even if
like,
they have the best route in the game,
they're killing you right here. If they're killing you there, just sit on it. Like go, follow it, follow it.
But you can't. It's impossible.
That's fine. You got 1 yard.
It's the best 1 yard play in the game.
But what I'm saying but the idea,
just kidding.
The idea though is you gotta make them second guess like that they're gonna go to X here. You're not going to X. You're not going to X, right? Get up in their face, man up. Stop it yourself, make them go to their second option. You gotta do that. That's the most important thing you could do and learn defensively that's going to help you get better immediately. Take away their first option, make them go to the read number 2, test your opponent. Maybe they have a great number 1 option, but they have nothing else after that first read, and then you're gonna start winning ball games.
Next question. Also, the Virgin Gaming Tournament is February 9th, Las Vegas.
Same thing under center. Under center doesn't matter. Lockdown. It doesn't. If you go here to like a single back ace.
Under center's worse. Definitely worse.
I think
definitely easier to play man against.
I think under center is going to give you more of a tendency to try and quick pass, which can get you into trouble.
Correct.
And if you play a lot of zone coverage, if you zone out to one side, I'm a big believer.
You never always play man. Never always play zone.
I'm a big believer in go to single back. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in just trying to take away. I mean. One of the problems that you face from facing like a formation like this.
Nobody's stopping this on Xbox to the right. You're not stopping it on PlayStation to the left. That is tough right there. There's just too much going on for short passes. You're going to be able to hit one of these potentially anytime. What
I'm saying is get up in their face if you want to stop that. So that route's been bothering you all game, right? So you have to know, okay, whatever that route is, he's cutting over the middle of the field there. I like to make my opponent know. I'd like to do this. Wiggle the circles, right? The little pre-snap circles here, right? Get in their face and just sit in front of it. And I'm fine. I have to live with that because I want to make sure that they beat me elsewhere. If I can't stop that one thing, the most dominant play in the game, beat me elsewhere then. Fine. I'll concede that and we'll live the fight another day. I'll see if you're good enough, if you're a composed enough player to try and consistently take your second read, then that's on you and you have a better chance of beating me. But that's how I believe to play defense.
Here's just a free play to beat man-to-man.
Yeah.
RB.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's smoking the linebacker.
Missed pick. Or if you put him on a zig. Put RB on a zig. Works so well out of this formation. Zig. You're thinking zig on the right side.
Correct.
Boop.
Wowza.
Love the zig there.
All
okay.
right, next cue. Digame from Phenom. Which Saints D lineman would you put at defensive tackle to get the most A-gap pressure in your 4-3 scheme?
Let's take a look. I bet, is it Cam Jordan?
Let's just, we usually say check acceleration. If we recommend a couple guys.
Let's see. No. Wow, who are these bros?
Guard
these bro
Galette and Martez. It's a little bit of an overall thing, but then if you have to factor in, I'd say acceleration.
It's Martez, because I know he's faster overall.
Yeah, he's definitely faster.
Go Martez, and then Martez is your number 1 guy. Then this junior guy, Galette, is number 2.
Try him out.
Those are 2 guys.
I have blitzes where I need slow guys. Gibbs has blitzes where he needs fast guys.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Well,
that's a weird dynamic.
You
sometimes you need slower guys for a blitz to work because you need them to be a little bit more delayed coming through the gap. It's weird. It's bizarre world.
Next question.
Next.
From Clown Question Name Guy. This is the last one of the night.
Why did you clown question his name?
Because he always makes his username clown names.
So stop doing that.
But he asks great questions.
Yes, he does.
He wants to know, with 4 seconds left from the 14-yard line and needing a touchdown, the Colts ran trips right with 4 streaks and a drag. Obviously, it was a great call, and they won the game. Would this work in Madden, and what would you run from the 14 if you only had 1 play? So, we'll say...
You got gun punch, right?
I think we have trip.
Oh, that works. That works. The other one, trips, bunch.
Trio.
Yeah, trips right though.
I know I'm gonna flip it, but what I want is to put a fast guy in because the guy who caught the touchdown.
No, do this.
Fast.
Go back to bunch. Go back to bunch.
And then motion the guy out or something.
Yeah, go to bunch. Because I think there was a spread formation. That's what I mean.
Yeah. There it was.
Yeah, I think that's Donnie Avery too. Number 11. For the bread.
For the bread. All right, here we go. Say verticals, but we'll flip it.
Yeah. No, it was trips to the right.
Dope. Ay.
Z
All right.
Farls.
I was traumatized by the play.
Let's see. Yeah, just pick whatever play. It doesn't matter. All right. I'm in man-to-man.
Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, it depends what defense they're in. I think they were in zone, but it's going to work against 2 men under. Because zones in Madden aren't going to drop back as far as the zones dropped back in the NFL.
I don't think it was zone. I think, I felt like it was, I don't know, who knows.
You need this drag to get open, too. And Luck kind of did this.
Sort of. Something like that.
Yeah, I got to slide the line right, I would say.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's not a good option.
I would say I wouldn't do it. And if you had...
Bold.
You got to have some stones.
You got to have big... I don't...
Donnie!
I don't like it.
Fight!
That's the closest thing I think you're going to get to replicate that play call. Like, okay, man-to-man, and then
what you're going to do is need to...
Playmaker. I'd block your halfback or something.
Yeah, you'd have to, like, playmaker.
Oh, that was kind of sick.
Luck kind of, like, rolls out and, like...
Fight!
Because Donnie's not getting open on that drag, I don't think.
No.
I do like the clear-out idea, and what's super ironic to me, Gibbs. You know what's super ironic to me?
What Z Farls?
All I could think of was the Lions, who lost the game on this play earlier in the season. I think it was week 1 or week 2 against the Rams. What they did was
fight,
Donnie.
See, they're not gonna get there.
They call cover 4 and back up the coverage. They went on a play where they leaked Kevin Smith out of the backfield. And he ran in for the game-winning touchdown, like the same thing. Like the defense was in the end zone worrying about real life, and then they
real life?
And they just like pop Kevin Smith out of the backfield. He kind of like the tight end spot right, just like boop, and he ran in for a touchdown. And I was like, oh god, that's such a tough way to lose because
wrong formation.
If they throw it to Megatron right in your face, whatever. He's in the end zone.
Wrong formation.
But the fact that he didn't even throw it in the end zone, he probably could have ran it in himself. I'm just talking. Like, that he could have ran it in.
How many times, new game, how many times can Z Farls mess that up?
They got a lot of bunch.
Right.
You know, I don't know if that makes any sense. It's like, who calls screen pass in this situation? Nobody. I'm about to sneeze.
All right, cover 4.
Because that'll at least give me a chance to get him guy open.
In theory.
Because that guy should be wide open. And then Luck was like broken off.
Check it.
Let me do it again.
So one chance. I'm gonna just move my guys so they don't get that pass rush. I'm gonna crash them that way. Oh, here it is for the game-winning play. Go, streak them off. Oh, Donnie Avery. That was like
Donnie!
That was it. But look I don't think you're gonna have an opponent that's gonna cater to what you want to do, right?
No.
It's not real life. Is this real life? Donnie fight.
Donnie!
Not gonna work, man.
So yeah, it's questionable.
The better thing that he asked about.
So what would you do? What would you do?
I know what I would do.
What would you do?
I know what I would do.
What would you do?
Want me to show you? I would call my ever so popular, ever so famous. They do have empty tray. I would call curl flats, even though this is quick slants. I like to flip it. You know, that's my thing. I like to flip it. And let me see. Let me see your hips swing.
This is honestly what I would call.
All right, this is what I would call. Number 1, I'm going to make sure that I have a curl flat concept on one side of the field. Unfortunately, it's not going to the end zone, so that's kind of a problem. I wish that was going to the end zone, so that's problem number 1. But then I know I want the tight end on a fade. That's number 1 option. Then I also know I'm going to probably put another out on the far right of the field for another out potential. And then I have RB. So
spot route will only take you to the first down.
Right.
Unless it was first and goal from the 14.
Right, in theory, whatever. So what I see here is I have 3 potential situations where I feel pretty confident that I can get in the end zone. I'm going to motion RB over, and I know if it's against man-to-man, I have a good chance to beat him inside position upfield. I know I have the same scenario with Allen over the middle of the field, and I know if they play zone, I have a really good chance with the curl flat on the far left to beat the zone coverage.
Okay.
So this is, for me, I think this would probably give me the best chance possible, last second touchdown to try and get in the end zone. I like this as a potential.
Caged.
Yeah.
Oh! That was a pick.
Go again. Go again.
Hang on.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Uh-oh. Picked.
Touchdown! That's Gibbs! Woo!
One more time. So that was trash. Good. Am I sending it? False.
Got him, coach.
Nope.
Got him, coach!
Reginald Wayne.
Reginald Wayne!
Did you see the 2 plays they called before they hit this play?
Yeah.
They threw it basically to Reggie Wayne like at the goalpost. Like he almost caught 2 in front of the goalpost. And I like that throw. Because that's what teams happen a lot. Pick.
But I have no idea what's happening.
No.
I don't know who did anything. Touchdown. Got him, coach.
Nope. Short! Saints win. Except not next week. All right, here we go. No more questions, right? That's pretty much all we got. Oh, we're about to play the game of the week, so go to the communities on Xbox and PS3. One site I want to recommend, if you're big into college bowl games, you like the bowl game schedule, our friend Brian Paca is doing a series. He's playing every single bowl game. He's got a bunch of different people, a lot of game changers
posting the link in there.
Play. This is in the chat, so yeah.
That's the link, staffboxstories.wordpress.com.
So if you
check it out,
are big into bowl games, or you want to you have never seen the matchups of the games this year, go to that website, and he'll be posting every single game in NCAA with all the stats and like a recap of what happened in the game, so then you can see if they really play out. Pretty cool. He did it for all the games last year, and he's got people to play in all the games this year, and I like his idea.
Way too tough. He emailed me before, and he wanted to know the password. But I told him the community's locked.
It is. It's caged.
Listen, we gotta lock it every once in a while. We can't just let everybody in. Right? Should we let him in?
During the break, I'll let him in.
Yeah?
I'll make an announcement.
All right.
All right, go. Let's go lock up Game of the Week. We'll see you on Xbox and PS3 in 5 minutes. 5, 4, 3. Holler for dollar. All right, Z-Files back here on the Game of the Week. I'm going to play here on Xbox, so get ready to push the button. I'm going to go quick match.
Blow the whistle.
I'm just going to press the button, random matchup. I'm going to try a new playbook tonight and getting ready to crank. 1,
Random.org.
5, 10, 9, 8, 7.
1.
2, 5, 6.
Searching,
5.
searching.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Tennessee style.
Who's that? All right. PlayStation 3 time. 10, 9, 1.
Uh-oh.
Play now. What?
My opponent left. Tennessee style left. And now
Jim Brown.
I wonder if he's going to use the Jim playbook. So, now I'm playing Scienced Up.
Scienced up. Jim Brown. Let's
He's
go.
using the Giants team.
Let's go, Jim Brown. I gotta move up here. Jim Brown's not selecting team. Does he not want this?
Oh, he does.
Jim Brown does not want
Jim Brown's
this.
just excited. He's just called his mom.
All right, hey, Jim. Oh, he's here. Now he's here.
Yeah, he is.
All right, Jim Brown. Let's do this.
Somebody heard he was good.
Jim Brown?
I don't know, one of them.
Birdman wants to play tech guy. Tech guy? Tech guy's pretty good.
The computer beats me on easy.
Yeah, here we go. Corn on the cob.
You better believe you're going to get some corn on the cob.
You get a lot of corn on the cob tonight.
Like
A little bit of butter, a little bit of salt,
You
a
want to
little bit of
use some
pepper,
silly teams
a little bit of lemon pepper garnish on the side just for flavor. Hold the hot sauce, please. I'll go a little bit of hot sauce on my corn on the cob.
Matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay.
Wow, True 159 talking smack. I know who that hustler material. Talking smack about Tech Guy. He said he'd blow Tech Guy out.
Probably. But I bet Tech Guy would have a better kill to death ratio than him in Call of Duty.
Oh, for
Hey-oh. Zing.
sure. Boo to cow. All right, let's lock up.
All right, I'm getting balls.
Cobb.
Shutdown corner. We're going to find out if it works.
When I think about Cobb,
Here's
I think about touchdowns. Oh, he didn't. No? He didn't kick the
And
Cobb.
the other problem,
To return this one. And
What?
he's tackled at the
like,
30
I
yard
always
line.
pick the wrong return, and then I don't pick it though. It just happens, and then all of a sudden, like, my team pulls one direction. I know it's not gonna be a good kick, and even though it kicked deep, I never return
Your
it 'cause
team,
I
your,
know-
your team always pulls one direction, like the band.
yeah, I don't know.
Haha. You don't get it? One direction, the band.
Jim Brown's not top 100. Tennessee style just didn't mean.
When I think about falls, little bear under.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle.
Cord almost went ham.
The pass is completed into double coverage, Jim, but the quarterback made a bad read.
Tennessee style did
But these
is saying
receivers,
something,
They
but
are
I'm
so
not sure.
good nowadays. That time
I don't know.
in double coverage, he went up and made the catch. It's like Bill Parcells said to me once about Mark Bavaro, a very talented receiver.
That's how you use a corn.
When he's
Give me some corn.
open.
Give me some corn love.
Pick up that first down. Good job by the offensive coordinator.
Cobb!
Plays, keeping the defense off balance to get his team in rhythm. Good job here by the
Jeez!
like what he sees on the defensive side. So he
Finley! Finley.
well, defense in the
Corn.
perfect situation at times. They
Corn!
throw it short, but then nobody makes the tackle. Get in position.
When I think about corn.
Corn!
Corn! Corn! Corn! Whole lot of corn going on here, boys and girls.
Corn!
Cornbread. I like some corn with
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
But when it comes down
All right, here we
to
go.
who can win the war up front, and you win the war by running the football. Great job by the offensive line that time. Getting away from the pressure.
When I think about corn, think about touchdowns.
Is it like a real song?
When I think about rain, I think about. When I think about something, think about something. I don't know, something
I
like
heard it. I like it though.
that. Dump, dump, dun, 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 dun. Little bit of corn, little bit of corn.
Reset. Hey, that's fine. Yeah.
Second down and 10. Here's the handoff. and
Hold that block.
Little
Oh! Oh, baby!
oh,
Oh my! Oh, what a cut!
little bit of corn.
Little bit of cut right there. A little bit of cut juice for corn on the cob.
Little bit
Oh,
of corn.
baby!
The Packers for the extra
Boom!
point.
And boom goes the dynamite.
The point out.
So there was a lot of Yucatan Peninsula right there on that one play by Corn. Joe! Why- We're just yelling
Should
tonight.
have thrown to corn.
We are literally just
Should
yelling.
have thrown to corn.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
We're literally just yelling.
What I should have done there, in all honesty, I slowed down. He got out of his. He was in a
Uh-oh.
certain type of.
Uh-oh.
Clay!
And Ted Ginn.
Clay!
Oh, Clay! Don't want too many of those.
What happened there was I slowed down and then he adjusted and then I should have run a draw and then I missed a wide open throw to James Jones outside left past it and I shouldn't have done that.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
See, I do the controller
First
thing.
down.
I'm with you.
Offense readying for
On
the
kickoffs.
snap.
That's going out of bounds.
They give it to the running back.
Pick it. Pick it.
And he
What? Was that
Clay! Oh!
Defensive
Hopefully
coach
nobody's
is
still
gonna
in
be
this
upset after
building.
play after that long
I
run,
really
terrible
pray
angles, and
that
really
no one is left.
just a lack of hustle by the defense.
That was a
gives up
problem.
the long
Having
run.
Pickett there was a problem.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Looking for an open
Pick!
pass.
Let's go! Boom, boom, boom! Let me hear you say, Gibbs. Oh, hey, oh. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just doing some things. Boop, boop. Lost your luggage, son. Lost your luggage, son.
What?
Jay, brah. Yeah. I feel you, man.
It's first down as they head to the line. Handoff goes to the
Corn, corn. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of corn.
It's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the
Pick.
first running play.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here, hey, live internet, everybody, tech guy, go Big Z Farles real quick.
Go Big Z Farles.
Wide receiver in motion. Second down and 5.
Ooh,
S
Patty.
Gibbs garbage. This S Gibbs garbage.
Yeah?
Get out of here, chap pad.
Right.
Get out of here, chap pad.
Crazy, you're crazy.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Going across the middle.
Oh!
4th and inches.
And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not happy
Give
about
the
that.
secondary credit. This passing
No,
lead
it should be
now,
on.
it's hard to make plays, but a good play
Mike,
there and another
I lost
incomplete
it.
pass.
Lost the mic. That happens. When you scream as much as we scream, that happens. Corn was double, but I should have been able to get that pass lead. I clicked on him, I got like
From
stuck.
downtown.
Mason? Mason.
He could
Pick! He just double snapped. He's nervous.
Oh, the double snap is the worst.
He's nervous.
Double snap is the worst.
And they can kick it from a long way out.
Oh, ZP3?
ZP3, yeah.
Uh-oh. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Clay. Clay.
Clay.
Clay.
He will run this one back.
Oh, Devon. Oh, Devon.
All right, back here in the game. Second and 10 for my opponent. He's at midfield.
Nice tackle. Now they got great
I like a draw here. I think he might draw here.
My mic keeps messing up.
He gets the draw. I get a Clay Matthews hit stick.
You didn't get a fumble, though?
But it didn't. Okay, I respect my opponent. You know why?
Why?
He's wearing Giants old
49ers
school
come
helmet.
onto the field for their next series. Offense lines up here. First and 10. Frank Gore gets it
Good cut there. Good
This
cut.
team is definitely committed to the run. There's no doubt about
Little
it.
Frank the
And when
Tank
you're
Gore.
committed to the running game. Hey, a lot of them are not going to win.
User bumped him. 4th
Yeah,
and
but-
3.
You get the first? Don't you hate when you user bump a guy and they still throw it to him anyways?
Anyway.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second
And then
down,
he
following
threw
the play.
a man beater against
The
the
quarterback
purple.
motions the
And
wide
there was a
receiver.
help there.
He'll fight.
Oh! That. Okay. If you saw earlier, what did I say about taking away the number 1 option?
Do that.
You literally run at it, right?
Yeah.
That was textbook. It couldn't be more textbook what I did there. I mean, okay. So basically, he did a fade motion inside to get inside release.
He was just gonna run giant slot trail, or not giant slot trail.
First down coming up. Out of the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Jordy
No separation at all. Incomplete.
needed it. Needed it. No.
Okay, I sniffed that a bit. Now I think I know what he's running, so now I can look for different things.
Oh, really?
How did he get a first? Did he?
Oh, Riri.
Offense lines up here.
Draw. Oh, C-dub.
That's fine. Bring up. Hey.
When I think about corn.
I think about singing.
You got DD in the game?
Yeah, I don't know. Corn must have gone out. Tired. So much action for Corn tonight. Corn got tired.
Counter run game because they see it.
A little bit too much for my man Corn.
Works to perfection.
My main squeeze, if you will.
He's going heavy. He just scored a touchdown with Lumpkin.
I
think.
The promised land, so close.
He went heavy. He went super heavy. Got Sean Locklear, no relation to Heather Locklear, in the game.
The quarterback's hollering out instructions. Here comes the wide receiver in motion, trying to work.
Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Got him, coach.
Corn.
Oh, Bastard said he'd knock Corn out of the game. Would you, though? Would you? There's a good chance, actually. No, I don't, does he get hurt? He gets hurt every once in a while.
He'd pop your corn.
He'd pop, lock it, and drop it. Pop, lock it, and drop
Lock
it.
and corn it.
Pop, lock it, and corn it.
These defensive backs are ready for
Yeah,
a battle.
yeah, tech guy. That's the new thing. Pop, pop, lock, and corn it. Pop, lock, and corn it. Corn.
Corn.
Oh, I need some corn in the end zone, baby.
Oh, baby.
Okay, that drive I put a little bit more Frank's Red Hot on my corn. I buttered it with grass-fed butter, and I held back on the pepper, but I put extra salt.
Is good. And the action
Minus
is
salt.
heating up here at the intersection of Lombardi Avenue and Oneida Street, Lambeau Field in Greenville.
We are getting getting pretty corny up in here. Someone.
The 49ers.
I like that. A good one, tracking.
Formation.
Uh-oh. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Come on, Clay. Wiggle him out there. Free. Go.
Get a chance here on the kickoff.
Uh-oh. Petkin. Uh-oh.
In on the stop.
Tech guy? Tech guy. Falls has calmed down. I, on the other hand, I don't think I have.
Nope. I'm in a game.
Oh, you're in a game.
I'm
that's
playing.
why.
I mean, I'm in a game. I'm just playing Madden, but yeah.
49ers getting set now for their next series.
Oh, had him wide open.
Gore.
Had him wide open.
Just the bishop. No.
Had him wide open.
Can't squib anymore. That's your fault.
The quarterback mixing things up at the line of scrimmage.
Aaron Rodgers just overthrew a wide open out?
Second and 11.
Really?
The throw to the left.
Really?
Oh, you can eat.
Really? A-Raj? A-Raj.
Wait, Bachelor says I'm ducking him?
No,
Oh, no,
ZP3.
primetime Paletta.
But
ZP Trey? ZP Trey plays a lot of games. ZP3 will play games.
yeah, he's not afraid.
He's like the,
Clay!
It's lined up here.
A-Raj. A-Raj, A-Raj, A-Raj.
Hey, Rod G.
Take advantage of. Look at the hand signals he's given to the receiver outside.
Gassage. Gassed him up that time.
You are not
What's up,
gonna be
Muku?
an accurate
Yeah,
quarterback
2K King hit it up. Everything's
when you're
still
under this kind of-
fresh.
this
Still
kind of
working well.
pressure.
If we
Doesn't
do
even
find
have
anything
time
that
to
needs to get
set his
updated, we
feet.
will.
Another throw
Uh-oh.
off the line.
You know what time it is.
Corn?
Corn time.
They're in punting
Nah,
formation.
kick returns.
Duh.
No, punt return. Sorry. Come on. Come on. You don't want to kick it to Jones. You got to kick it right now. This works perfectly into how you want to return punts. Or does it?
Nice and short. You good.
Wants to give it a go
Stop
here.
it.
Jones? We get the
Stop
ball on the
it.
outside paw.
Stop it.
And he's pushed
Stop
out of
it.
bounds.
That was a terrible job by the punt team. You
I got 90.
A-Raj.
I got 99.
A-Raj.
I got 99 punts, but a Gibbs ain't one. Hit me. Hey, Raji. Show me what you got, Raji.
The quarterback.
You can handle only as much corn as possible.
The wide receiver.
Which is more than you
shifting
think.
around in motion.
Heavy diet.
Give.
Heavy corn diet.
Middle.
Corn. Corn.
And then every now and then that corn just pops for a TD.
DBs will not back off.
You know?
The quarterback's
Oh, I know,
calling
kid.
something
Oh,
out.
I
It's
know.
now
You don't think I know?
Second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Working that left side.
James.
Well, the quarterback gets
Holding.
the completion. It's gonna look
Holding.
good on the stats.
Did we not just get the Eli right there?
Getting the first down by catching and running against his defense. Quarterback's got to be a little braver and throw the football down the field.
There's the quarterback barking out new signals. The formation here, shotgun.
Oh!
Throw it across the middle.
Gibbs.
Well, the best thing you can say on the
Gibbs.
offensive side
I
of the
blew
ball
my
is
my read there.
Terrible
Had
protection.
I
Know where to throw it, just throw it
man,
away.
I wish I could take that
Oh,
one back.
Bishop. Ooh, Bishop. You had him. You had him in your sights.
Discount double check. 2 corn. Utilize corn quite a bit. A lot of different packages. Huh?
Yeah, he's really valuable.
The best is that they
Drives it through for the field goal.
the Packers use them like somewhat like that in real life, and then we take it to the next level
Yes.
of how they.
We let them.
Near midfield, they know that the other team is in field goal range. And that kicker,
No.
what a leg.
Never do that. All right, come on, Clay. Do what Clay does.
They're
Three.
setting up return.
Clay.
They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Well, there's nothing that time the kick returner could do. Terrible blocking up front. No
Corn and Cobb with a little bit of Clay on the side.
And
A
that's
little
why
bit of Clay on the side. A little bit of Clay juice on the side. All right, Bachelor. All right, okay. As long as you keep it clean, we're cool.
The 49ers ready to take over the football. Offense lines up here. First down and 10. Looking across the middle.
Get there.
Ball incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Bum 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 bada bum bum. Shh.
Considered it. Considered it.
Yeah.
Cooking. Just cooking.
Second down now. Eyeing that left side.
Frank.
Inflows the pass.
Good tackle,
The
Frank.
only thing I can say about that play was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets.
You are
completion,
seeing the
and he
wild
picks
card
up a yard or
offense
two.
by me right now.
Yeah, you got 20?
You are seeing me run the wild card offense right now. That's all I will say for the time being. Bum bum
Halftime
bum
is
bada
coming
bum
up,
bum.
but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Pick. Nope.
When I'm winning big, do I still play like the Pats? Absolutely. Pour it on.
Points per minute.
Here, a split backfield. The wide receiver
Out of
in
bounds.
motion. Third.
Wow. Really?
Oh, he just ran my play on me. He just ran my own play.
I used to love it, but
I like it. He was ran slot.
I would
screen
challenge that
play,
play,
whatever,
but it's under
and
2
you
minutes,
get a
sir.
long run after the catch. Shoot.
Because when I think about corn.
It's in your head now, isn't it? I think about winning.
The question here is, does he squib? Or does he kick deep with 9 seconds left? I think he should squib, but that means I'm going to get one shot downfield to get into field goal range.
Offense
And I think I
lines
do.
up here.
Yep. Oh, God. Jermichael, get down, bud. First, you got to pick it up.
Now first and 10. He's looking.
Oh! I just laid the hammer there. That was another great. I mean, that was a great use of play. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. That was a good play. That was a good play. But I mean, with all, I mean that with all due respect, that was a good play by me.
That's fine, yeah.
This series begins with
And
the
I
offense
said with all
a
due
very good
respect.
chance to score.
Reset. Hurry up, hurry up. Let's go, hey, let's go, hurry up. Hurry up.
Running back in motion
Corn.
here.
Corn.
First and 10. Running away from the pressure.
Got him, coach. Got him, coach.
The field.
No, he caught it. He caught it, but he didn't. Oh, that one almost went in.
Hey, that's fine. Let's go, hey, let's go. Hurry up.
Wide receivers stacked.
You creating a
up on this
vortex,
play.
S. Gibbs?
Me? I'm doing some things.
Second and 10.
Creating a
Uh-oh.
To the running back.
Corn. First
creating a
down.
pass
Brought to
vortex.
the ground.
I'm creating a pass vortex right now. Crazy things are happening.
In the NFL, and a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle.
Clay.
The left tackle is the pass blocker.
Gets away from the heat.
Just balling. Aaron Rodgers missed a
The NFL NFL. They can't always block those defensive linemen. Good job.
I had to punt once because I missed a wide open out, and then that's about where we stand. He's doing a good job controlling the clock. He's throwing nice short routes, keeping things safe.
I didn't think I was going to get the edge, and he injured Corn.
Running good draws and such.
Well, that's a good sight for all the fans to see. He gets up and walks off the field. I think he's going to be okay.
Gotta have purple's got to get wide.
Catch his breath, and we'll see him back on the field. It looks like short.
The quarterback stands alone in the backfield.
Good job here by the quarterback. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receiver by giving him
The defense doubled up on that one.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position.
All right, I'll take the 3. I'll take the 3. What's our #1 rule? Whenever you get the ball back on turnover, take points.
They'll call on Crosby.
Corn just got popped, and he's out for the game. For me.
He's got good run. He was running well. I had a shot at Bishop with him there. Missed it. I'm gonna get one. I'll get mine.
Corn just lost a curve. Yes, he did. He broke his finger, and he's not gonna play. Come on.
Mason Crosby.
Bishop.
Dez. Because when I think about going.
Uh-oh. You know what time it is.
And Ted Ginn will get a chance here on the kickoff.
Clay. How terrifying is it when you see Clay Matthews coming at you like that? He took my #1 option away the hard way. So now I got to think about who I want to put there next. I think I might throw Greg Jennings there. But he doesn't have the carry. So I might have to
Great play by me, no offense.
I might have to put James Starks in now.
He's able to shoot over there with C-Dub. He's going.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Drop.
And the give.
Oh, what a great play. Oh, I sat on that.
Pick. Give me the ball back. Time to go score. Good D to start the half.
What happened?
Couple adjustments.
You got a pick?
No, I got turnover on downs. And now,
second down coming up. Right back to him. One more.
All right, I'm going to call a timeout now.
Timeout by the team.
Don't leave that opening there for me. 3rd and 8. Why does everyone want to play ZP3 so badly? Is it because you guys both have XX in front of your name and after your name? Is that why? So you have a vendetta against it?
I like the question. Good question.
On the way, 3rd down.
Finley! Big play.
Oh, I'm coming for you.
3rd and 8. Heaving it
Pick.
down the field. And he's
C-Dub.
intercepted.
C-Dub. All right.
Good run by me, no offense.
Go down. Go down.
Play to an
Oh my, what a good job that was by me. Field goal range. Field goal range. That was technical right there, both
Yeah?
guys. Yeah, I gotta kick it. 1 second.
all the leg strength he could
Aaron
muster.
Rodgers like crowd. He's doing Peyton Manning.
Did I hit that?
And he puts it through.
Got him, coach.
So that's going to do it for
Take
the
those
first
points.
half. Packers are up here in this one. We're back here now in this one where the Packers lead by 26.
A good first half of action, and Phil, break it down for us.
Well, they go in at halftime. They got a lead, and I'll tell you what.
When I think about
I
home.
don't have corn.
That
out.
confidence should give the coach a positive reinforcement.
I'm out of corn.
So he can call those plays in the second half to
I'm
give
out of
his
corn
team
here.
the best chance to win. And
No one wants
you know
fourth
what?
quarter
I
fouls.
think they can. It's going to be fun to watch.
First round fouls, 4th quarter fouls. For the bread?
49ers are getting set for their next possession. Double tight end formation. 1st and 10. Frank Gore
Lock
gets it.
up. Lock up. They won't let me up. Can I lock that up?
hollering out instructions. It's a two tight end formation.
Throwing now
Pick.
to his left.
Had that one covered. That time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
That's why you got the new
What happened?
TD.
Corn?
No.
J Fins?
J Fins.
J Finny Finny Fin Fin Fin. Discount double check?
And he just
Discount.
tried to block my thing, I think.
Did he?
But I don't know. I don't know.
Does that count as a on National Live Internet an immediate ban hammer?
The quarterback.
Nah.
mixing things up
He's a
at
good
the line
player.
of
He's
scrimmage.
definitely good. He knows what he's doing. He's managing the clock
third
well.
down coming up.
He's playing like nice and safe, but like smart, but like good.
Bastard.
He's not afraid. He goes for it.
It is truly
He was in a certain defense earlier. That was nice, but I was really like conscious of it, so he switched out, and now he's doing a good job in the base. Clay.
Clay, show me how you work it, Clay. All right, so he was trying to 99 punt me.
Trying to 99 punt you, nice and short, right?
Now, but I want him to go that other way so I can get my
Because you
return.
know that he knows you know.
So he got it over there. Now, good 99 punt. Job well done. All right, Double J
He's gonna run
ask.
it. He's gonna run it.
Double J ask and you shall receive, sir.
Okay. So, while I like that package, and it worked once on the TD.
The Packers come on to the
So he, guys, out there, he's running a package that puts in an extra tackle, which I love. Great, gets beef. But in the stretch formation, like
The quarterback.
the threat of passing isn't there, so I brought a guy. I mean, he could pass, but I don't know. Not for me. Not for my liking.
I'm gonna put James Starks back in. With Cobb out, I gotta go. I mean, I'm okay with Driver coming in every couple of snaps,
Donnie D?
but snap back to reality. Oh, there goes
Third and two.
gravity. Oh, they're so mad at me. But the beat goes on.
We'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
Oh, you better lose yourself. What happened? What happened there, Falls? Uh-oh, James is going ham. James is going ham. Ah! How's it feel, Falls?
Feels good, dude.
What it does, it just breaks the will of the defense. And
You got name those plays, tech guy? Because I just used name that play to get an interception.
But when it comes down to it, who can win the war?
That would be awesome.
And you win the war by
Hold the edge, kid. But that's why James Jones is there.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
The quarterback has his team's attention here. They bring in the extra tight end. The quarterback's calling something out. They motion the receiver around to the other side. He'll
Got him,
throw it
coach.
over the middle.
Got him, coach.
Down and grab it.
Got him, coach.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Legs, hold it. Edge. James Starks touchdown. Ooh.
Gains 12. Oh, man, he almost gets in the end zone. So close to getting over the goal line.
I need more allowance, Yoda.
Goal line in sight.
Wow, because wow, Dustin Smith. Or
Going to
Isaac.
the hurry. Back to the line now. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Another.
Wow, these guys are block shedding. And now James Starks is injured?
Are they 49ers guys?
Yeah.
Is that a shock to you?
No. Okay, now everyone's hurt.
So
Wow,
we'll get
Alex
all the
Green time, I guess?
information we can as soon as we get
I
it.
guess I'll put Brandon
But it
Sane
looks like
in.
it could
I don't
be
know.
a major injury, and I hope the best.
Yeah, why am I acting like I'm shocked by that?
Just got pretty lucky right there, folks. I know when I'm lucky. I know when the other team's lucky. That was luck.
Working out new signals.
That was luck.
Touchdown.
I made a mistake, in my opinion, there. I meant to have a zig, but I had a...
Holding!
a slant. And then I was like, all right, I'm still going to have the flat. Nope. Did a good job not throwing it. Fade.
You better take 3rd and goal on the 11.
Don't worry, Fade will get inside. Nope.
Herniated disc.
Run with Rodgers, breaks the tackle. I make a play.
We knew it might be serious, Phil. It's at least
All right, hey, third and 11 from the 11. What play would you call here?
What do you
Remember what we said earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
What play would you call? I don't know. A little thing called, you might have heard of it, called Cole Flats for the touchdown. Let's
What happened? Correct. Jennings.
Well, this is professional football. I don't want
DBs were back, so I threw it out.
Your job is to stop the other team. It's not
All said Matt. Screen, eggs, and ham.
Get out there and get it done. And if you won't, hey, they'll just keep on scoring.
That's why you get it, Greg Jennings.
Now ready to kick the football down the field.
Great question about
I
Double
don't
J.
throw the flat route, but Farrell's always does.
Always, buddy?
You throw it a lot, dude.
How about once every 50 snaps?
Ow, I just stabbed my foot with a tack.
He'll start his
Is that karma? Saying that about you? Like,
knocked out of bounds.
I'm not joking you.
Job by the kickoff team.
Is there any way I can show this to the world?
And they get
Like,
rewarded. They give great
do you see that tack?
to their defense.
Brass tack?
See that tack? That's in the side of my foot. That really, really hurt, Charlie. Ow.
Charlie.
Start their drive. Playing press.
Charlie.
Outside.
You bet me. Let's not do that right now.
Ouch, Charlie.
That really hurt.
Coach.
That's a nice job by the offense there.
Who puts a tack there? Who's diabolical enough to put a tack there? I'm using Miami defensive playbook.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Floor.
Ooh.
Got a little bit of daylight.
I wanted that Bishop.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation.
That literally hurt. If you go back and watch it, you're gonna hear me. I'm sitting there and I just go, ow! Because there's a tack on the ground.
Second down and 5. The quarterback throws to the right.
Driving.
Sad.
In on the tackle.
Sad.
Talk about throwing the football into open space.
Somebody help me do math, please.
Somebody left the light on.
That's what we saw.
Somebody left the gate open.
10-10 over there. 1 minute to go.
10.
How are you in the fourth?
Because I'm not running up the score.
I'm not running up the score either.
Somebody left the gate open.
First down on the way. And the give to Frank.
Ooh.
They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Da 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 da.
Into the wild.
Keep the foot on the gas. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
15 minutes to go. You're watching the NFL on
Into the
We're
wild.
back here.
Hallelujah.
Who's annoying?
Probably us.
Crib is saying where am I annoying? I'm sorry, Crib.
Definitely are not.
This
Sugar.
will be second down.
I might have messed that one up. Nope, play. Today.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Outside linebackers
Oh, okay.
who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes
You gotta sing.
talent, size,
Right?
speed, everything.
What else are you supposed to do?
And we saw it that time on display.
I don't know. Sit here in silence and not be fun?
That would not be,
have fun?
I don't think singing's fun, but I think it's better than silence.
Yeah.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of
Great
scrimmage.
opponent. Great opponent. Great game. A lot of fun.
Third down
Had a good
all the
time.
way.
Thanks for
Here
tuning
comes the
in.
wide
We'll
receiver
see ya.
in
Have
motion.
a safe Friday.
Looking for a receiver on
Oh,
the
Burnett.
side here. The tackle is made.
Will he take the points?
Of the
Or
first,
looks like he might take the points.
on fourth down.
So, a great game for my opponent.
Taking the points.
Cyans.
Did you win?
And
Yep. field goal. I ran out the clock, so I feel bad. But here's the thing, guys. So what you saw right there is more like a tournament game where I had to punt once, had a big stop after the half. After half, he didn't score, which is huge. But the key was getting that turnover, and then I just ran the clock out and scored, as opposed to like Gibbs is probably going to try and score 50 here and like keep doing stuff like that.
At the 23-yard line. Well, that time
Realistically, good game sign stuff is in the chat. Yeah, like I could tell he was a good player. Like he was patient with the clock. He, you know what I mean? Like he was smart about it. Put Cedric Benson in. Like I did that.
Green Bay Packers.
Science up. You were in a completely different defense on the first or second drive, right? You're trying to send pressure right, it looked like. And then I started coming out in weird formations, and I feel like you did a good job switching out, dropping guys back because you knew I didn't have a halfback.
Oh, I'll take that all day.
So I had to adjust to that.
All day, all day, all day, all day.
It was pretty good.
They're going to the hurry.
Yeah, and like I changed to on the second pick. I was playing a lot of deep coverage because I didn't want to get deep against you, but then I switched to a yellow
Blockers.
fire from 4-3 and switched it up. I was able to get
Bros.
Holding on to the football. You could hear that hit all the way up here in the booth.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st and 10.
Did I throw a pick? I don't think so.
Looking for an open receiver on the right. That's a gain of 8.
Bros.
So I was 4 for 8, so I only threw 4 passes.
Nice little throw.
And completed 4 passes.
The quarterback's hollering out instructions.
Ran. Cobb was having a good day.
Over again on 2nd down.
Jay Finn was the key. And like that, having the ability to put Finley on a zig is huge. And then Aaron Rodgers, even though he cost me one out, he got me a ridiculous play on 3rd and 2.
That reception gave them the first down. Halfback sent in motion.
And now Gibbs is over here winning 33-3. He thought about throwing.
Got him, coach.
No. That was silly. You're silly.
It's not corn. It's not corn.
I think Corn might catch that.
I think it's the height.
6 feet.
I think the height matters.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was really good. I just felt like it was a good game. Like just, you know what's happened up. You know what's happening. You know when you're playing a good game. S. Gibbs getting greedy over there on the other TV.
Duh.
Clock just turned 10. I'll play one more. Should I play one more?
I don't know if I'm going to, but
I'm gonna. I'm play one more right now. Head-to-head quick match.
1st and 10.
This will be the bonus show. We're gonna shut it off at halftime as the bonus, and then the bonus show we'll get to finish. But I'm gonna play a quick match right now.
who are you playing?
I don't know. Should I choose somebody or just do random? It's for King, dude. I feel like King wants me to do to do an extra game. You know?
No sleep.
Of course,
till
Doc.
Brooklyn.
Back in the house. Let me know if you like when I say stuff that I think my opponent's doing or not, or whatever. Or complain or not complain. I'll do it.
Looks around. Off the mark.
30 seconds, and then I'm going for my bonus action.
30 as in 2. Go.
As long as you're watching live, you get to see me play a second game. First game was a barn burner. 13-10.
Yeah?
13.
You're going to cut it off at halftime?
What?
You're going to cut it off at halftime?
I'm going to play the whole game, but only the fans who watch live get to see the whole show.
This is 3rd down.
A lot of stuff just happened.
All right, 5, 4, sack by Gibbs, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job that time to the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys.
How would you like it?
Players in the NFL.
Bud 66.
To get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Best is I'm playing on S. Gibbs' name.
That poster behind me, I hate it.
It's beautiful.
Should be.
I can't believe it's literally like right behind me, like mocking me. I just look at it and I'm just gonna
he's going RG3 on me.
Yeah? Too bad they don't have the RG3 ace formation.
Well, what's sad about that is I'm still injured. Still hurts me on the inside.
Fourth quarter fouls.
That's me?
Yeah.
Is that good or bad? Wow, like Eli Manning. The fans want full screen on my game.
What about my game? No.
Trust me, the
My
fans
game's
want full
still
screen.
going on.
Hey, I'm just trying to give Speed
Put my
Kills what
game
he
back on. I'm
wants.
trying to cover the spread for somebody.
How many you got?
I don't know. He said he needed 30 or something. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm not a spread guy.
Looks to his left.
Fans like to see my coin toss
You
routine.
can't hips don't lie. We're saying.
NJ Prodigy really wants you to play bonus game.
They get the
Who,
completion.
me?
They still do not get the
I don't know if I
first
can
You
do
did
that.
win.
I don't know if I can do that.
Mixing things up at the line
They're
of
craving
scrimmage.
it, dude.
With this play, they'll
Gotta give the fans what they want. We haven't given them a bonus. We've been making them wait. It's almost the holidays.
It's a bonus. I mean, okay, maybe I'll play.
Maybe.
They make the
If I was
play,
betting, man, I'd
it's
get
an
in the,
incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Yeah, matched up right now against I forget his tag. Bubba.
All right, they bet over 30. That was so that I gotta get a field goal to cover the spread here.
All I know is Clay Matthews is about to do some work
Running back gets it on the handoff.
right now.
Brandon Sane.
Give the fans Clay, because he's coming.
Coordinator's got to be smart. You get the red zone, you got a big lead, just worry about the clock. Oh, very safe play.
You know what I'm going for? Spread. I'm covering it.
Yeah.
Yep, right now, taking it, covering it. 22 seconds.
Guess how
left.
many times I ran Will 2 fire last
What?
week? 1.
I'm beating the spread here for you guys, for the
Yeah.
fans at home.
A short field goal try on the way.
I can't deal with.
What if I missed the field goal though?
And the kick
Covered
is
it.
good.
Covered. Spread
Inside of 2
covered.
minutes, and interestingly, the coaches
What?
Gotta make some
decided,
adjustments.
What the heck, let's go ahead and bring out the field goal team, and they get the 3.
I got
what
99
the heck,
squibs,
he'll be
but it
answering
gives
a few
ain't
questions.
hit.
This game is over because usually the honor code
Holding.
of coaches is just go for it
Okay.
on fourth down in a situation like this. You already have the game won. You kick a field
So,
goal.
a big
that's
problem
what
I
you do.
have right here is my depth chart's not properly set up.
What team are you?
Ryan Pickett is in the game.
No, you gotta put Hawk in.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
play
yeah.
the whole game like that?
No, I fixed it last game,
Uh-oh.
first play. But here I did it. I came out in it the first play, and then he was passing over there. So my thing was off. So I actually put a deep zone to protect where Pickett was, where I usually have a yellow. And
First down, offense
you know,
readying for the snap.
you don't want that.
Gore
Nobody
gets it here. Gets past
Oh, what if he scored? If he scored there, that would have broken
A lot
the
of
spread.
teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up.
I should let him score. That's what you're saying. To make things interesting. All right. That was Jim Brown.
this game.
Thank you, man.
Over. And coming
Big
up
Jim
next,
Brown.
post-game
Who you
wrap,
playing?
Brought to you by
I don't know.
Gatorade.
Bubba?
G-Series
Budjo
Recover,
Bub?
giving you
Something
the
60X.
protein you need.
pick. No, not a pick.
Picks up the first down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving.
126 yards rushing, 126 yards passing.
That's what he had?
That's what I had.
It's balanced, dude.
He had a total of 47 yards of offense. Rodgers, 70% completion rating. Corn. I ran a lot with a lot of different
Back
people.
at the line after that catch for a first down.
Knock, knocking on.
Quarterback sees something in his
Cut up door.
Look at the hand signals.
Oh, Desmond. Desmundo.
All right, should I
So
play
guys,
one more?
that
Should I
right
play one
there,
more?
yeah, I don't know. Let me just tell these people my story. The reason that the streak to the halfback out of the backfield is so hard to defend is because of that. Like, I was there. You can't tell me. I was there with Bishop. That's a pick in Madden 12, but it's just not this year. So that's what I feel.
Are gonna meet the
I don't know
receivers right on
that-
the
All right, put the PlayStation 3 game back on.
lines up here.
I'm playing user Oski. Whoever that is.
Yeah, close it out at halftime, I guess. He did not throw that. He did throw that! See? It's hard to pick in that area. I was so tender.
You know what was funny about what you just did there? It was literally from stuff Madden players say. He did not just throw that. He did throw that!
did, dude. And I couldn't get a pick.
These
But I was
defensive
close.
backs are ready for a battle.
Show me how you use your Oski. Show me how you use your Oski.
From the gun.
Oh!
What?
Like, oh my goodness. That's my 3rd point in a row about how hard it is to pick.
Jim
You
Brown,
just
if
throw
you're
it
watching,
right at my face.
are you in the chat?
Those
Jim
are right
Brown.
in my face, boys. You seeing that?
Jim Brown, are you in the chat?
It's crushing.
Looks like they're impressive.
Bone Crusher, why can't we use Packer versus Packer? Packer versus Packer crime.
6 coming up on this drive. High formation.
Oh, Desmond.
Running play.
Oh, Desmond.
Desmond. Why?
Desmundo.
If it's a competitive game, we're both trying to.
Set for the extra point.
That's what people want.
Yeah, you gotta use the best team that gives you the best chance to win.
Point is good.
You don't want to see Browns Rams right now. Admit it.
Redskins ready for action.
Chi-Town Crazy is sending me a community match. Whale Wars? It was not. I thought that show was going to be way better than it turned out to be. I'm not. I mean that.
S. Gibbs
I mean
watched
that with all due respect.
4,000 episodes of Whale Wars in a row that one day.
I did.
He tried to sell me on it, and I said no. Thank you.
No, Whale Wars is terrible, man. That's cool, Bone Crusher. That's cool. I feel you on that. It takes you out of the, I guess, the realness factor because the Packers would never end up playing the Packers. In theory, you can't have 2 Aaron Rodgers on the field.
That left side. That catch gives them
Greg!
a little bit of daylight
Jennings?
here.
The
Jennings.
defense thinks they have the guy.
I really hope there isn't people here.
Down the field. Well, they didn't have
We're
time.
yelling.
The receiver made
J. Michael Finley? I'll take the ball at the
Guys, right there, I
44.
saw corners back, throw the outs. That's what I saw. My brain was like, doo-doo-doo. Now I see 2-man under or 4 verticals. Excuse me.
Your brain calculated.
I went inside the mind of a Z Farles.
Good point, pinch hit, and you never have 2 Rodgers on the same side of the field in this situation.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
Corn.
And he's tackled down.
For 7.
Corn is popping.
Nice play call.
Well, the weather outside is
Corn popping.
The counter run and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing.
Since we no place to go, let it corn, let it corn, let it corn.
Let it corn, let it corn, let it corn.
Second down, 3.
And I finally something. Good night.
Corn, fight. I like it.
Fight for my bread. Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson.
3rd down now.
Show me how you work, Jordan.
Show me what you got, Corny.
Show me what you got, corn pop. Corn on the jungle.
One more time.
Oh, watch out for that. T-R-E-E. All right, here we go.
Physical run by the offense there.
What do I see? I see corners back, throw the out.
1st and 10. The throw to the left.
And then I see hips don't lie.
Oh,
JG.
because your hips don't lie. No.
Are you wearing all yellow pack or is he?
Nah, he is.
That's not us. I don't like flashy unis.
They are getting
Flashy unis.
Flashing yellow.
1st down here after the completion. The quarterback's following out instructions.
Corn!
Oh,
Oh, he just popped. Corn just popped.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
doing. Look at them all shifting to the right.
Goes to the left.
Corn!
Corn.
Oh no, Corn got hurt.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Popped in a bad way.
Corn.
How bad? And, now the
Oh, no.
question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Loaded.
Udo.
Corn versus corn puts butts in the seats.
Udo. Blah. Udo. Ow.
Hike the ball, A-Raj.
Mr. Corn on the cob.
The quarterback mixing things up at the line of scrimmage.
Fight for my bread. Uh-oh.
Pick.
That didn't work out very well.
Oh, that was a horrible play. You gotta throw that faster, guys. So what I was thinking there was wait, he's about to be open, and then
That time, neither was
the defender came back in the picture, so I gotta throw it faster.
We've got an update on the
All a bit faster, stronger. That's what I gotta do right there.
To the field
Harder, faster, stronger, bang, bang.
Yeah, it's good news to hear, isn't it? I mean, for his family, his friends. and
Harder, faster,
most
corner,
importantly, right now, for
bang.
the football team, they need him back out there.
Crisscross, apple.
Touchdown! Champion, touchdown! Boop, 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 boop. Oh no. When I think about corn,
Oh, when I think about corn.
think about summer. Think about touchdowns. Something like I think about heavenly tunes.
Oh my
What?
gosh!
What?
Aaron Rodgers
Clay.
just had a wide open zig.
Clay!
Wide open zig to I forget, to Tom Crabtree. Overthrew
Tom?
it. Overthrew it in the end zone.
Tom Crabtree.
Tom Crabtree.
Good job here by the
Tom Crabtree.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is.
Yeah, like, how do I not pick that?
Receivers not giving him handsome. The margin there against man-to-man defense is much smaller for a quarterback.
I guess I
than it
got
would be.
Oh.
challenging my user.
That time the quarterback right on target
Challenging it.
to throw.
I'm gonna put in AJ Hawk there because he's possibly got a little more user ability.
Okay.
These DBs will not back off.
Strong close.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
Sack lunch, Clay. Okay, let's go.
When you take a blindside hit like that, oh my gosh, do they hurt. And you get up, you make sure you're okay, then you try to find out who's responsible for you getting hit.
Ooh, that hurts.
Empty backfield for the quarterback. Out of the shotgun formation. Trying to
Nice
work
play.
the middle
Nice
of the
play.
field. Ball's thrown in.
So now you know I'm in a serious battle because now
Alf.
I'm not talking.
Alf Morris. Who you playing?
The quarterback's calling something out. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. He's scrambling down. Challenging
Pick.
the defenders to
Pick.
the right side.
Pick.
And it's thrown into
All right,
the
so we get ball back. That's the good thing about turning the ball over on your opponents too, is you potentially can get better field position, in theory.
The punt team
Devastating.
is in place
Devastating.
and
Gotta convert to Tom Crabtree. Had him. Had Tom Crabtree wide. It's an easy little dink and dunk throw. I'm going to the house, by the way.
that ball was never
Except that Corn just dropped the punt.
It's on the ground.
S. Gibbs is battling, folks.
The return team, they don't block anybody. They take the big hit. It causes the fumble, but very fortunate to recover.
Because when I
their
think
own
about
fumble.
Corn.
The Packers come onto the
The best
field.
part is now we got 2 battles, and the fans that are watching the archive are going to miss this.
Yeah.
The quarterback stands alone in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. Looking for any kind of lane up the middle.
That's a terrible lead by the running back. It's a short game.
Oh,
but it's all his fault.
do right stuff. But now when I'm not playing, then I can start singing again. Or something like that, right? Squibbles and bits.
He sends the halfback in
Corn.
Corn on the cab.
motion. He'll throw it over the middle. London Fletcher makes the tackle.
It's fun to be a member of that club.
Corn.
Jermichael Finley Quick Scene Club.
So slow, no chance of keeping up with the wide receiver.
I
When you look
like.
back at the Packers a year ago, 15-1 in the regular season. It looked like all season long they were going to be the team.
Corn.
Corn on the cob. Corn on the cob.
Problems all year long. It never hit its stride where it was
I agree with King. This is good bonus.
And then in the playoffs, Jim,
When you, that's how you know it's a good game is when the talking stops because then you have to focus.
Yeah, but then it's hard.
was not
You like to tell people what's going on, you know?
I think the Packers are
I do.
tired
Oh,
of
for
seeing
sure.
the Giants in the NFL playoffs because they've met a couple of times at Lambeau. Both of those years that the Giants went on to win the Super Bowl and spoiled what looked like a for certain a Green Bay Packers Super Bowl year.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt about that. If you look
Go
at this
on.
Green Bay
And there's a
Packers
small
team,
chance he was
like
watching the stream on that. Just on that one play.
Oh, don't play cover 2, buddy. Don't do it. I caught you. I caught you. I caught you napping.
Corn. Corn just got traced down by a rack pro.
The quarterback has his team's attention here. The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. The wide receiver in motion. Drop
Block
back.
for me. Block for my bread, sir.
Michael. Dude, your Michael's coming up clutch.
Say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Tight running. Tight running.
Down and 10. The quarterback will hand.
Corn!
He's got a wide open.
Ah, Corn, run faster. We were already here once.
Faster,
Yeah,
stronger,
we couldn't score
faster.
from 3. Corn? Now he's going to take a timeout. We just did the same play. Did it work? No, we're both down to the 3. Because when I think about corn, I think that might be a real hit.
What?
When I think about corn. That's like a new country song. Like, it gets me excited.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
No, I don't want to no-huddle that. I hit triangle by accident, but I don't want to no-huddle that. I thought I had that, coach. Thought I had that, coach.
Gets it again on this drive. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
We did the same play?
The hurry.
Because when I think about
Yeah, you're right, Sirac. You're right. I know why. The reason it was a bad play was because he's been showing pressure. So I should not have run a draw against pressure, because it's not going to work. I'm totally with you. I definitely made a mistake there.
From the shotgun.
Feel you on that. Definitely.
Oh, that could have been intercepted.
Ooh.
Hold on. Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Come on, Clay. Come on, Clay. Come on, Clay. Come on, Clay. Do work. Do work, Clay. All right, Brad Jones. All right, Brad Jones.
For the 9th play of
Holding.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of. Look at the hand signal to the receiver outside.
looks to his left. Secures it with 2 hands.
And that last play almost got him in here. When you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to
So I get ball, so I'll kick a field goal. Could be 7-6.
Probably get somebody wide open or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
All right. It's my ball, right? I get ball at half, right?
Pick. It's not okay.
All right, folks. I'm about to go into the second half right now against my opponent, but it's only for the live fans, unfortunately. So if you're watching the archive on YouTube in the future, I'm sorry. I love you. You got to see one great game of the week, and now we're locked up in 2 tight ones, and we got to let you go. We'll see you next week, 8 o'clock Wednesday. Go purchase the wild card offense, MaddenTips.com. Pre-order it. Go get it right now. S-Gibbs locked up over there. And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.